Our game is booting up. When is the Product stream starting though? That's the real question. The main Twitch channel is still offline. Yo, what up, Lou? Good day to you, sir. Good day to you, sir. Is my game booting up, by the way? It is. It is taking a little bit. Good day indeed, yeah? Good day indeed. Indeed. Yo, what up, Dom? What up, Levy? Hello. Shalom. Tons of downtime. Hey, you gotta make the most of it, Lou. You know? Make the most of it, man. There are good things that can come from this, you know? Hello, Grimoire. With the golden newt dude, by the way, I see you. I see you. Dude, I just had a nap. A fat nap. I feel like I've been today, just crazy day. So quick nap. A little major. And the way I'm playing Siege, there's a major going on. What else am I gonna do? You play some Siege, you watch some Siege. Although, I'm not sure the major is starting. Supposed to start in half an hour. But the stream is offline. I'm not sure. Let's see. Hello, old man. Whoa, so loud. This is the most like proactive prep phase ever. Everyone's doing something. The hell? Incredible. Hold up. Do you reckon there's no like why does no one impact trick or impact this and then spawn peak, by the way? Of all the spawn peaks in the game, nobody uses this one. Because you can just impact here and the rocks on either side give you like perfect cover, you know? And he's not gonna go this way, obviously gonna go bar, but let's say he did go for it, right? That's diffuser. Now that is a toe kill right there.
He's in. Mudroom.
That is a toe shot. Damn. We just saw like the sole of his shoe. Nice comms. And we top fragged. Damn. Still have the charm that I'm rocking 4 years down strong, Brody. I've been strapping again soon. I appreciate you, Wabisa. I'm coming to the major next week. I am. I'm flying out on Monday. I am flying out on Monday. I think Monday, yeah. So I land Tuesday. Or do I land Monday? Maybe I land Monday evening. Because time zone difference, right? No, I think I land Tuesday morning. That's a long flight. I think I land Tuesday. We'll see. We're not waiting for this. I am too sad. I've been jamming to it. I'm telling you. I also said I got bad news. Right now, it's like 90-10 regarding the weekend concert. 90-10. 90 bad, 10 good. I'm still waiting for more information, but it's not looking good, Chief. Let's take care, Grimoire. Trying to see what I can do. Sheet, you know, same. Sheet. Like, I would love to go. I'm actually really bummed out that I can't go. But I'm asking if I'm working that day. But they think I am. And if I am working that day, I can't go. If I'm not working that day, I'm gonna fly in the morning off. Because it'll be grand finals. So it'll be kind of a shit show. But I'll take a picture with you at the major. If I see you, yes. I will have a meet and greet. I don't know what day. I don't know when. I don't know where. But there will be a meet and greet. And I will be there all the days. Like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you see me, say hello. It's Slough. It's Snuff from chat. It is Slough from chat. You'll see me, I'll be in a wheelchair. That makes it easier to see you. That definitely makes it easier to see you. Just say, yo, Pengu, it's me, the guy in the wheelchair. And I'll know who you are. I will promise you right now, if you do that, I will know exactly who you are. It's good to have a little call sign, you know? I got you, perfect. We'll get a photo. Are there leak drops? Yeah, there are leak drops. Cocktail today? I got a cocktail. I had a very stressful day. Dude. I think I've had like more phone calls today than the last 10 years combined. Like, I had to speak to lawyer, real estate agent, bank, financial advisor, mother, brother, engineer, painter. And then I had to buy paint. And everything. So it's been a day, dude. From 11 till 5, I was just going. Same for even though I'm not in a wheelchair. No, Derek's, it would be kind of weird if you said, hey, it's me, Pingu, the guy in the wheelchair, if you're not actually in a wheelchair. Like, you would need to make it make sense. Like, let's say you wear a green t-shirt. You're like, hey, it's me with the green t-shirt. Makes sense. You can't say, hey, it's me in a wheelchair if you're not actually in a wheelchair. You feel me? That would... Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Patience will be rewarded. Or not. SLC is sick. I want to go see some animals. I haven't done I haven't done any photography in so long. So I want to go do some photography of some animals in a zoo or something. Bro said hallway. From Shisha. It's all metal here, that's the issue. I make so much noise when I'm flanking. I saved him, I shot the claymore. Wait, did they just stop the hatch here? No, wait. Hatch closed. Door closed. How'd they get in? Ah, the window. Oh, he's so low. That's the guy from earlier. And that's the guy from the hookah stairs. He died to a shoulder shot. I haven't looked up anything that's in SLC yet. I gotta figure out what's in SLC. Like, what can I do? What can I see? Because I think I have 2 days off. Where I have no plans. Wait, there's some good hikes to see in wildlife in Provo Canyon. But can I get to Provo Canyon? I need like a car, right? Or can you just Uber there? Oh shit, that looks fire. Oh, damn. But how accessible is this as like a foreigner without a car? Am I gonna die trying to do this? Show us? Oh, I'll show you, sorry. I just googled Provo Canyon. Canyon. Looks kinda nice. Looks kinda nice. Little waterfall. There's nothing to do in SLC. No, there's Provo Canyon, dude. Come on. Come on. Am I going... Am I doing OC again? Stage 1? Yeah. I mean, I hope so. But we don't actually know yet. I haven't gotten any contracts regarding next... next stage. But I don't see any reason why I wouldn't work it. Normally we work the same thing all year, so... Good evening, Mr. Lumiere. Lumiere. You could be French, Lumiere. Oh, look at this. Oh, no, mind. Don't look at that. Right? Yeah. Can we... Oh, we cannot. So we'll just do this. Lumiere. Alright, quiet, chat. Unless this is a solid snake. Twitch drone. Stand fully still. Oh, it might miss us. Ah, I think it saw us. It might headshot me just because he's gonna shoot the door. Come on. A definition that's outside of SLC. That's technically true. I don't like this current What am I hearing? Oh, there was a guy here. My ears did not deceive me.
One is in penthouse. Echt. One is ping 3 on door.
It's a bit windy. It's a bit windy. But I think the Shanka still wins this. So it's okay. He has 125 ping. It's starting to make sense. Oh, never mind. Maybe it's not winnable. Shit. Shit. Ooh, that was around right there. It's mainly just mountains. I don't know. Just want to do some photography. Some landscape / nature photography. Some animals. Last guy's 1 HP. Left.
Left, hard left.
No, just fire him. Just, yeah, with the gun. Don't do it. Don't do it. There's no time. There's no time. There's no time. No, just peek him. If you know where he is, you gotta peek him. Oh, bro's lost in the sauce. She-bar. How does it feel not to cast the major and just enjoy the games and stuff? Oh, dude, I will still be hella busy. Every time I go as a creator, I'm always like, I'm not working. I'm gonna have plenty of time. And it's like, you get fucking slam-dunked fisted up the ass, you know? In a good way. In a good way. But still. Mossy Steaks with the 25 months resub. I have to comment to drop in my sub. Hope you're doing good, Pingu. Speaking of that, are you going to the major, Mossy? You just said you moved to a new job. Does that mean no major for you? Or does it mean new jobs with more money, so therefore major? Take an hour drive to the Winter Mountains. My brother in Christ, I am going there from Denmark. I don't have a driver's license. I cannot just Uber for an hour each way. I am not made of money. Like, you realize that for a Danish person, I have only driven 1 hour in straight direction without traffic once in my life. I am 28. An hour drive is like going to another country in Denmark. But Americans will go, just drive 4 hours to Pennsylvania, it's fine. No! No! That's so far! Like, if I drive an hour, I'm in Germany. Literally. Not literally, I think it's like 3 hours, but it's close. No, I don't have a license, Lumiere. Lumiere. I can't fast descend. Is it bugged? I can't fast descend with a shield. Wait, but normally you can, no? Hold up. Interesting, you can't. Wait, you can't? Could you never? Interesting. Very interesting. Oh my days. How about we toss a little grenade? Boom. Boom. In, out. Okay, I was trying to bait out the Elamine. Instead, I bait out the Capcan trap. Less than ideal. Less than ideal. I am holding the swing. We have a problem. We are very low on health. Like one stray bullet and we are gone. We got headshotted though, so it's fine. Oh, it's the 30 ping player. It's the same guy. If the Utah Mammoth didn't get bounced from the playoffs, it would have been sick to go to one of those games. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's a hockey team. I feel like it's kind of strange to go to a hot hockey game when it's like 100 degrees out. Or like 33 Danish Celsius. I feel like that's not the time to go see hockey. Maybe I'm wrong. Is it best time to see hockey? Oh. I don't know, I feel like it's backwards. I feel like hockey is like a... What's it called? It's a... He's on side finger. On your right hand side. The half wall is clear. He's somewhere by the chassis. Or small box. Yikers. Like, you go see the Winter Olympics in winter. You watch ice skating in winter. You watch hockey in winter, no? You know? Going to see hockey in prime summer when it's giga warm outside feels kind of wrong to me. It's just not right. When the game's starting, it's supposed to start in 14 minutes, but the stream is not live. Like, I don't know what's happening here. Are they, Oh, wait, is it live now? Oh, it is live now. Okay, I have to refresh. The stream goes live in 3 minutes. They weren't live a second ago, when on my end at least. Yeah, they've been live for 6 minutes. Yeah, they just started. So stream starts in 3 minutes, and then we have EDG with Noah subbing in versus... Did it say Enterprise? It just went away. Something like that. I think it's EP. I think so. It's like eating ice cream in summer. No! Eating ice cream is a summer thing. Because you don't want to eat something cold while it's cold. But when you're in the hockey arena, whether it's winter or summer, it's always cold inside because there's ice. No? So it's like... Wait, statistically ice cream consumption goes up in winter? I don't believe you. There is no chance that people eat more ice cream in winter. Zero chance. That is like saying that you sell more hoodies in summer. Zero chance. Depression? Wait, maybe it's depression. Shit. Maybe they're onto something here. Light the beard loomer. I'm gonna try and rock it for the I'm gonna try and rock it for the major. Wait, we're gonna do something here. Go in. I cover you. You have a shield. Go, go, go. Okay, now we sneak after him. Do. Beers whenever you feel like it. Oi. And again. Dude, have we had a single gunfight this game? We haven't. We haven't had a single gunfight. Not one. Not one. We've been pre-fired by a 130 ping player and then this. Nice. Ended. First we had the bald arc, now we have the beard arc. Yep. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. I liked about the winter because it makes no sense. It's like how hanging out in this chilly ice rink when it's 110 outside is nicer than when it's minus 20. I don't know. Like, if it's warm, I would rather watch basketball than hockey. Or like, I mean, I don't watch basketball either, but I'd rather watch anything but hockey if it's warm. It just doesn't click. It doesn't click. I'm one of them people in that ice cream stat. I consume so much ice cream in winter. I mean, I eat ice cream winter and summer. But I definitely eat more in summer. Because it's so refreshing and good and it cools you down. And it's like, it's just the weather thing. You know, the ice cream truck is driving around here in Denmark as well. I don't know. Like when I went to Montreal Major, which was November 2 years ago. A lot of people went to see a hockey because it's like, again, it's winter. I feel like going to SLC, most of my colleagues would probably not go hockey when it's summer because you'd want to be outside and enjoying the warmth. You wouldn't want to go back to winter by choice, you know? I don't know. YouTube goes from minus 40C to 43C, so I think people here are getting used to what they want when they want it because either fucky hot or fucky cold. That is very cold, minus 40 to be fair. Did I hear ice cream? Automate, big question. Big question, okay? For you. More ice cream consumption in winter or summer? Go. Do you eat more ice cream in winter or in summer? There's a right answer and a weird answer. And apparently chat thinks that it's the weird one. Which is weird. Summer. It could be 50-50. But how? How could it be 50-50? How could it be 50-50? There's no way. Again, I eat ice cream all year round. But I definitely eat way more in summer. Winter, it's always 90 with 100% humidity in summer. And I melt when I go outside. Going out to eat ice cream in the summer, but buying ice cream from the store in winter. I think that's the most accurate answer so far. We have a local, like 100-year-old, like family-owned ice cream store here in Denmark. Probably have more than one, but we have one that I go to. And I go there once a summer to like celebrate the opening. And it's like a tradition for most people. But in winter, I will never go out. I mean, I guess they're also close to, but like you just buy a top in the store, you take it home, you know. Yeah, I just crushed the whole, like, Ben and Jerry's top last night. Because I was like, I'm an adult. I can literally do whatever the fuck I want. Ice cream for dinner, lunch, breakfast. Literally no one can stop me but, like, becoming diabetic or something. And then I bought paint for my house. And I was like, I'm gonna buy this really cool green color. Because who's gonna stop me? My mom can't tell me she doesn't like it. Ha! Ha! My mom also bought color. She bought pink. I guess she felt the same way. Ain't no kid's gonna tell that it's ugly. So I bought green paint and she bought pink paint. We're both living our best lives. I got the camera eventually, right? There is a door here. Hold. This smoking it was not what I thought it was, I'll be honest and say. Did anybody hear the C4 rip? I'll just ask you this question. I heard the scanner. Okay? That's all I heard. Did anybody hear what I didn't hear? Or am I just crazy? Because I heard the C4 come flying. I heard the scanner opening up. End of story. Salt Lake City started? No, they're showing the schedule. It's Edward Gaming versus Enterprise, and it's Daystar versus Falcons. What is this schedule, by the way? Look at this schedule. Why is it... Oh, it's gone now. Shit. The times were so weird. Instead of being like an hour, it was like 28, 56, 4... Like, really weird numbers. Hold up. I can show you. Hold up. Oh, it's just here in X-Troika. Come on. It's loading. It's loading. Yeah, look at this. 10:30, 11:28, 12:26, 13:24, 16:18. What are those times, man? Oh, my OCDs. Oh, it's not happy. It's not happy. It's not happy. Mi bombo. Mi bombo. Am I in Utah? No, I'm in Denmark. I will go to Utah on Monday. On Monday. That's a shotgun. Okay. Okay. When I worked at Volvo, I started work at 15:18. I got off at 23:54. Did I do predictions? No, I didn't. I forgot. Last night before bed, I was thinking to myself, I need to do predictions before it's too late. And then I didn't do it. I'm cooked. Wait, we have 4 minutes! Hold up! Oh my god. Hold. I need the link. Wait, I need the link. Hold up. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I saw it in the menu somewhere. Esports. There. Boom. Participate. Website. Copy paste. Alt tab. New tab. Boom. Am I locked in? Please say I'm locked in. Please say I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Okay. Hold. Who qualifies to upper bracket? Oh god. Easy. Falcons and... Shopify? Okay, hot take is EP, but they're not making it. Is it Lowe's? It's Lowe's, EP, Shopify. Ooh. Wait, they can't do it with them? Because why? I haven't seen bracket. Is it bracket based? Hold up. Salt Lake City. We have time. We have time. We have time. I'm checking here. Oh, because they're in the same bracket. I see. They're here. They're here. Okay, then it's Falcons. It's Falcons and Lowe's. Wait, it's Falcons and Lowe's. It's so free. It's Falcons and Lowe's. Qualified in lower bracket. Then we take Shopify. And... EP? Is it EP? Is Edward Gaming with Noah better than EP? It's EP. It's so EP. Bang. Holy fuck, we did it. We have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. It's saved, right? That's it? Shows you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Holy hell. That is actually perfect timing, no? We locked the fuck in for that one. Woo! Alright.
Okay, I like that. Of course, the newest map coming into the map.
We got Mr. Jesse on the microphone with X-Troika. Are they casting and opening up, or EDG versus EP? The thing is, I think EDG can qualify, but how do they do communication? Does anyone know? Because they're a Chinese team, right? Who's missing a player, so Noah is subbing in. Or do they communicate in a different language? I don't know if the Chinese teams actually communicate in English or Chinese or what they do. But how do you... Okay, spoilers, okay? We're gonna leak some insider knowledge here. Noah DM'd me some time ago and said, "Hey Nick, I need advice." And I was like, "Shit, what is it?" And he told me he was subbing in for a Chinese team. And he was asking me on how I would approach it. And I told him, I'm the worst scouter ask in the world because I played for one roster my entire life. Pensa/C2, right? Never changed team, and I only spoke English. But I gave him the philosophy of there are 2 ways that you can join EDG if you're Noah for this as a sub, right? Either you are what I call the perfect soldier. You will just be the bitch. They tell you what operator to play and where to be, what to reinforce, what to do, and they can speak fucking Chinese and it doesn't matter, right? You just fulfill a role, maybe the player that you're subbing in for. I think that's very hard because communication is bad. I said what I would do is you do 4+1. You take Noah in the +1 position, think Empire with joystick in his prime days. He just picks fucking some operator with passive util. Be it a Jaeger, put on ADSs, barbed wire, reinforce the walls. Now he's gonna go 1-for-1 or 1-for-2 kills. Right? And on attack, you just give him like Dokkaebi Lurk every round. You just let Noah do his own thing with the 4 EDG players going for a strat. And they can say in English, Noah, CCTV clubhouse attack, we go garage, you backstab master bedroom. That's it. Or you say, we go garage, you go bar, like strip bar, you flank. And then you just see what happens. You have 4+1. That's what I would do. Because it requires less involvement from the sub player. I mean, Mentally speaks English. But I don't know about the other people here. Also, Bottom Love is a fire gamer tag. No? What if the English isn't still not that good? I mean, Mentally speaks English, I know that. So he could just say, hey, you go bar, we go CC attack. Even if you don't speak English, you'll speak Siege. So saying, CCTV, attack, get it. Doesn't matter where the fuck you're from. That's a garage attack on CTV, right? Like, unless you literally speak not a single word of English, you can always communicate in Siege terms. Or you just fucking ping. Attack, ping. And then you just ping the fucking garage door. That would do the same job, right? Attack, ping. Noah, ping. It's not gonna be like the most legendary, accurate communicational principle, but it will get the job done. Don't tell me we're infinitely loading on round 1. Because this happened, this happened yesterday in ranked. On ranked.
The rest of the players, it's a bit more mixed. Some stronger than others, but none quite as confident.
How many subs are there? EDG, they have Noah. Wildcard have they're rehosting, has hot and cold because Adrian doesn't have a visa yet. Wolves are gone. That's it, right? Is there? I feel like there's one more team, but I don't know if there is. And we're starting off with a rehost. Banger.
It's not like the most regimented, it's not strict by any stretch, but there's definitely a job to do and there's definitely like a plan.
Yeah.
Jesse's shirt with the backdrop is... Yet, so is Adrian gonna join later? Yes, if Adrian gets his visa, he will actually take over and play. Adrian played from Canada. There's the same thing that Spoit did. And maybe still does actually, because Superfly Bell in there, I think they're actually just in Canada. If you can't get a visa for America because it takes a long time, you can actually play the North America League from Canada because you just have to be an NA, not like US, so to speak, or whatever. So a lot of pro players in different games will go to Canada while the visa process is happening, play online on like 60 ping, 80 ping, whatever, and then once the visa gets approved, they're gonna fly into America or drive down or whatever, and then they're gonna be in the team house. But I think Shopify is actually based out of Canada themselves. Or at least they have some sort of office or headquarters there. So it adds up. For Sport, that is. For Adrian, he's with Wildcard. I have no idea where they're based. But he was in Canada during the visa process. I think Citizen and Nave did the same for Dark Zero back in the day. It's a very common practice. So it's not that you get the visa. It's just that, for example, when I got my American visa, I got it in the fucking Dominican Republic. Santo Domingo. Yep. And I couldn't go to America and work without a visa. But you can go to Canada. Technically. Like, it, bit of a loophole, right? Bit of a workaround. Based on ones, yes. Yes. Yeah, Dash is also Canada, I guess, in the same case. Opinion on MAD dropping hot and cold? Looking at hot and cold stats, I think Fresh made it, or Desitu made a very good point that he's only gotten worse and worse and worse with time. and M80 also aren't getting the results as a team. So if you as an individual are struggling and the team isn't getting results, then it's a bit of a no-brainer. Like, you kind of need to get kicked. Like, imagine Shopify Rebellion at Dark Zero Troy Canadian, but they didn't qualify for anything. Obviously, Troy would get kicked. But they won a grand final. They qualified for almost every single event, and they continue to do so. So Shopify Rebellion is still here. Don't tell me we are cooked! Please start the game! I'm just saying, whenever I work these events, this doesn't happen. And I have nothing to do with the servers. I have nothing to do with production. But I have never cast the opening game of a major, and this bug occurred. Because this lobby is absolutely cooked. It's not gonna start. It is not gonna start. Why are there majors hosted in the US? Really should just host in Canada? Yeah, it should. You're not wrong. Noah says, let's just wait. I think that's a good call, to be fair. I say, literally wait 10 minutes. Like a flat 10 minutes and see what happens. Whoever miss being a pro as I watch the metas change. We haven't seen metas change a lot in Siege recently, right? Name me every meta since I retired. Finca LMG. So LMG meta. We had Upnate meta. We had SMG 12. SMG 12 meta thing, I wouldn't say it's a meta. Upnates. Obviously, we have Shield meta now, which, dude, if I was a pro player doing that meta. I think there might be one more, but this is the ones that come to mind. Finca LMG was right after I retired. Upnate was right after I retired. It was kind of like a mixture of it was like LMG into Nate meta. And then we had Shield meta. And then you have like some like SMG 12, like the rise of DMRs, but that's because of ACOG change and stuff like that. You had Split Theory, which is like... We got it. Split Theory. We have what we call a TDM. These are like more like pseudo subcategories. Whereas like the LMG meta was a legitimate LMG meta. Upnate meta was a little like 6 grenades every round meta. And then Shield meta. These are like the hard metas. I would say that's what I've missed. I missed the Finca, I missed the Upnate, I missed the Shield. But I've been retired for as long as I was a player, right? If you were to do a Magnet, if you were to do a comparison between 5 years of me playing versus 5 years of me being retired, there were way more metas back in the day. We went through more metas in 8 months than we saw in 5 years. If you were to only take the Finca LMG, Upnate, and Shield meta. Because we got 2 new operators every season, new map every season, people learning the game, obviously, because it wasn't fully figured out back then. We went through so many fucking changes every single day. We had a mid-season patch, like we do now, right? You know what happened in the mid-season patch? Glass could see through smoke grenades. That was a mid-season patch. Like, we're playing Pro League, Glass is fucking useless. Halfway through Pro League, Glass can see through smokes. No Warden, no Maestro, no bulletproof cameras, no counterplay. Glass before that had like a red. He was just a sniper. He was like Kali, but different. He had this like red kind of scope, and he could just zoom. He had a big zoom scope. If you know Hansen from Royal Team France and Epsilon, Hansen back in the day was a Glass one trick in Pro League. He was a Glass main. He did like a fuck ton of damage. He had slower fire rate, kind of like a Kali almost. Glass was pretty much Kali. So this is what he did. He had a red scope, lot of damage, and long zoom. Look, that's Glass in year 1. He doesn't see infrared. He doesn't see through smokes. Nothing. He just has a fucking red toothpaste and like 141 damage gun. It did insane damage. And that's the fire rate. Boom, boom. That's Glass in year 1. Now, mind you, he's playing Ironside, so he doesn't have a zoom scope. But, like, you can have, like, the biggest zoom in the game back then. So Glass was useless. And then a mid-season patch, can see through smokes, no counterplay. Crazy. So no, we haven't missed that many meta games, I would say. The last meta that I played in that was like defining was what we call the util meta, also known as the last 20-second meta. That was the last meta I played in Pro League, I want to say. Because I think this became LMG meta, if my memory is correct. I could be wrong. It was like a soft transition. It was like this meta, and then like a pseudo, we're waiting to figure it out, into LMG meta. And I retired after this meta. In that like transition phase. Were these two teams at the exact same hotel room? Yes, because they're on the literal same floor, most likely. Why do I not remember you playing through util meta? I'm pretty sure I did because it was during Citizen and Virtue. I remember that we played IQ, Thatcher, and Cafe, and the way that we would deal with like the util meta in our team is when you play Cafe, you would essentially have, you know, triple ADS stacked in Pixel, but it was hard to get the ADSs in the building with Wamais being thrown around. So you would go on the roof, have IQ Thatcher, IQ scans exactly where the util is, and you would EMP right above it. Because Thatcher's EMP grenades is obviously like a sphere or a circle. So if this is EMP, it blows up in a radius like that. And essentially the ground of the floor of piano would just about get etched here at the edge of the circle. So as long as you threw the EMP right above the ADS on the roof, it would actually catch it. But if you threw the EMP just a little bit off to the side, you would miss it. So it's very important that you like navigate this very, very specifically. I still believe this might have been when EMPs destroyed it, because nowadays it only disable it, right? When did that change happen? I feel like it might have destroyed it. I'm not sure though. I don't remember. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on the timing there. I'm not sure. I feel like it only disabled them. It did. I don't think it destroyed them, but I'm not sure on the timings. Because this meta was in 2020 to like late 2020 to 2021 beginning. That's when I played. I retired in January 2021, right? So I'm not sure. All I know is that that's how we dealt with Cafe. So I played during the util meta. And it's also why I was playing Thermite Hibana at the end of my Pro League career. Because if you go watch G2 versus BDS 2021 finals, you will see that this is semifinals. No, this is finals. You see that I played hard support every round.
Themselves
right?
full points from those games.
This is not me. Wait, hold up. That's not me.
7-1.
That's
Yeah,
Yonka.
Broncos.
It's the wrong VOD. It's not where I am. Teacher is just... Oh, it's 2020. Wait. It's technically the 2020 finals, but played in 2021. It was very confusing. It's the 2020 finals. So if you go to like theme park attacks, Hibana. Yeah. So I see. And I think almost every frame we go to, I'm playing Hard Breach. Well, here I'm defending, so that's kind of hard. Smoke, Melusi, Lesion, Melusi. Come on now. Come on now. Why are we only defending? What the fuck is this? Hibana. 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 These are all different rounds, by the way. Oregon. Hibana. Hibana. Coastline. Hold. Hibana. Mute. Maestro. Hibana. And Clubhouse. Guess what I played? Yeah, Thermite! Oh, and I think no Consulate, last round of my career. I think I played Thermite too. Yeah, Thermite on the last round. Yeah. So this is the last round of my career. Good little 2v1 clean post plant. Yep. So I played literally Hard Breacher, Hibana, Thermite every round of the Grand Finals. Which was the first time I played Hard Destroyer, Hard Support in my career. The plan was to have Citizen or Virtue play it before we picked them up. Because they both said that they could do it, and then it just didn't work at all. We tried Kento on hard support, That didn't work either. And then it was either me or Uno. So Uno became a flex, and I went from flex to hard breach. Yep. Yeah, this is before Tiger repick. This was during the 6-pick meta, I think. I look ancient and wise with that beard. Ancient is a negative, but wise is a positive. So it's a bit of a neutral compliment. Or a neutral statement. Why are they in a hotel room? Play-ins, right? This is play-ins. This is the lower seeded teams. So there's like play-ins, and then there's like the rest. So they are literally in a hotel room right now. They'll play their first 2 matches from here. I'm not sure how this bug is a thing on LAN. Unless they're not playing a LAN build. Wait, can we see the renown? I think it's a 0. So it's a LAN build. You can see it right here. He has literally 0 renown and 0 credits. So it has to be a LAN build where you have everything unlocked. The fact that the LAN build is having this issue is a bit worrying. Because it could be tested very easily, but also a bit of a game-breaking bug if the lobby won't host. It's actually not a custom keyboard, no. It's just a $120, $130 Japanese keyboard. Swap key. Mr. Epoch 240 finger primer. This is a bit of a stinker. Wait, let me check the group chat. What are they saying? Hold up. I'm talking to the casters. Huge. Don't the Chinese players play on a different build? Yeah, they do. They have a specific China build. Or Chinese build. Every game that gets released in China has their own China build, I believe. Like no blood, no bones, no death, no bodies. There's like those sort of different rules. So I think they have a different color blood as well. I think it's blue or green or some shit. Do I miss my Pro League days? A lot, yeah, I do. You know, usually like I make my peace with not being a player, and then like I'll get an offer from a team or Fabian. Fabian's the worst. Like Fabian will text me and like, you know when like your parents, they told you bedtime stories and life is so good. Fabian would be my daddy, and I'm on his lap, and he's like, "Oh, Pingu, imagine we went to Pro League again, and yada 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 yada." And it's like, good night. It's like he builds it up, he makes you taste it, and then he goes, good night. And then he goes, that could be really fun. Anyways, I gotta go. I'm like, yeah, guess I'll just sit here. Yeah, it's hard. Yo, what up, Feral? There's a massive game-breaking bug where the custom game will not start. It's like infinite loading. So we've been on a 30-minute tech pause at this point. Not a 20-minute tech pause. Why the different LAN build? LAN build is just like a cleaner version of the game. You can play without internet access. You have every skin unlocked that is legal. And it's also a way to just ensure stability across, I guess. It's very common to have LAN builds when you play Pro League tournaments and for most games. Either you have a tournament client or you have a LAN build. Do I feel casting is better now when I was a pro player? I think it's a very different life. Like, Pro League was the dream that I always wanted. Casting is the result of being a good pro player, because you can transition your knowledge somewhat into casting. Casting is not a job I ever wanted, but it's a job that I'm happy to have. Pro League was my dream, what I wanted to do in life. So it's not comparable. The lifestyle and the freedom that casting gives you is phenomenal. Like, you work maybe 6 months in the year, you get a full year salary, essentially. And you get to travel the world for free, paid, essentially. But Pro League is like the camaraderie, the winning, the lifting trophies, the stratting, the long nights, the crazy hours. Like, when you break a strat, or you create a new meta, or you redefine how to play around, there's no feeling like it. Like, we spent 4 hours making a fuse fuse attack on Cafe to counter a specific setup from Force at Raleigh Major. We literally spent 4 hours theory crafting how to maybe win one round if they played Castle and Mute in the same time. So we droned it in prep phase, we saw Castle Mute, and we said, guys, let's pick the fuse. We won the round flawlessly. And it was the most high dopamine reward ever. Because it was 4 hours of this one specific counter strat that nobody had ever done before in the world. And it worked. And we didn't know it was going to work until it did, obviously. That felt so fucking good. Because it was like, if you have to... So they play Castle Mute, right? And they play, like, this is like the cigar box. You got like the J desk. You got the door here. Whatever. Right? It's like, whatever. If you fused a specific area of the hatch, it would jump down and it would like break the castle barricade and it would go in and destroy like the ADSs and the jammer and shit. Then we played glass grenades so that we could get a second set of nades. And then we just played glass nade in the hatch, nade towards here. It fucks the guy in the corner with self repel and you get the kill. Something very, very, very niche. Like very, 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 very niche. Oh my god, we're playing the game! Ah, let's go, dude. Yep. Very nice. Also, first game, best of 1 here. EDG Enterprise playing Fortress Rework. What a great fucking time to be alive. Noah is on Solus. So he's gonna go for the 4+1 strat, right? As Solus, you are very self-enabling. Bottom Love is playing Thorn Shoddy. Fuck yeah.
Well, the defense has got some pretty good tools as well, Jesse. You know, you look at this lineup, it's quite gritty, isn't it?
Oh, he hit him! He actually one-tapped him in the shoulder! Through the door barricade. Noah went for an aggro play, low on health now. Again, just looking for ones.
Deathmark tracker out and ripped for just over half of his HP in the opening.
Now EP, the kind of team in APAC that a little bit overconfident and very good at coin flipping 50-50 gunfights. EP can probably beat some teams with their aggression, but I think against the mixed team of EDG, it could also bite them. We'll see. Good ring from Jigsaw though, Noah's dead. Now we can go to full Chinese comms. If you're EDG. No more English. That's cold. That's actually cold from Cairo.
Saving somebody's bacon. His bottom love is going to fall as well. Unfortunately, the Razor Blue...
Yeah, Noah's a sub, because I think his name was Direction. He couldn't get a visa. Little jump in the window, little air jab pop off. He's fearing the door.
Delicately extracting the players that they want out based off the back of all this info.
Ah, this is free. Oh, never mind, he's out. Oh, the bait. And the switch. Okay, on July, 1v3. Thorn Trap, Cairo, Brendo, both half HP. Jigsaw is weakened as well by the Thorn Trap. Okay, Enterprise are playing so respectful. They wait for the demo track. Yeah, this is good discipline. This is so much better from EP. If that's in Oceania, they will just run in and die. And like lose the round. Half the time. They never do this in domestic play. Never. That's so good. You just reset the round, you get the Demos tracker, and you get a guaranteed victory. Very, very good. I don't think Weibo will do against top teams. I think this could literally be Weibo making top 4. I think that is very possible. Like, every roster has made, or almost every team has made roster changes. A lot of regions look very wobbly. Like, APAC's a bit shite. NA's a bit shite. EU... Falcons is still a bit shaky, right? G2 is a superstar team. That can go both directions. Virtus Pro, I think, is a bit scary. I think they're quite good. I think this is Weibo's best shot at making it, like, very deep. Because every other enemy is weakened and they are not. So if they were top 8 before, this is their top 4 performance. Like, this gotta be.
Let's be honest, if that's the way the Enterprise are going to play...
If they bomb out early, they would lose, like, a big opportunity of upsetting some teams, though. That'd be a shame.
Very out there on their own. Okay, round 1 said and done. Let's see if we can make it a little bit different for round 2. I'd like to see just a little bit more link, a bit more togetherness in the way that EDG are trying to hold. Because at the moment, I mean, at least in round 1, they gave up quite a lot of map control.
I don't know about the defender lineup here. We've banned the Sami Clash and then the Ying and Glass. And we're just playing traps. Fenrir, Ella, Mute. Also, like if you lose the roam game, do you not just lose the round? Like you have no win condition here. Even if they hit the bomb site directly, you have smoke and 1c4 to work with. This feels kind of hard. I think the Muncie is excellent here for Enterprise because it can completely pick apart the setup. You just drop old tower, go inventing window, walk up the staircase. They have no way to stop you really.
Already the Australians switching things up a little bit, hoping to maybe catch EDG off guard and not let them
Yeah, here comes the drop. It's very important that Muncie plays further out because this is the issue. If Smoke plays this well and just wide swings with the Toxic Babe like this, now Kairo's very good adjustment. He jumps out the window. That's actually the one way you save the play. And they don't realize. They smoke it again thinking they missed. That's actually a huge counterplay from Cairo. But Cairo should have started more aggressive to bait out the first smoke to be further right. And then you can bait out the second smoke and the third. They did burn all three, but it's because EDG misplayed it, not because EP outplayed them. So it still works out. And it might look a bit slow here, but mind you, they spent all their Toxic Babe. They have Deimos downstairs. They have a rotate on the single wall already. Like, this is so free. Literally the freest round. This guy can't die. 2E has to stay alive. If you lose the guy in the breach this early, you just play 5v4. There we go. 2E gets the breach kill. Bappin gets the kill downstairs on flank. They get this. Run is over. It's over. It's literally flawless. I'm telling you, the Monty completely picks us apart. Ooh. It's such a good shot, but it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Yep.
Brilliant patience there from Enterprise.
So Bappin was just holding the flank downstairs the entire round, and Noah went for it. Again, the 4+1 strike. Noah has to go for that play. I also think Magnet is the perfect coach for EP right now, because you just need fundamentals. And what you need when it comes to fundamentals is a year 1 coach. You need a coach who played the game a long time ago, and that's Magnet. Because Magnet's not gonna split theory, out frag, or teach them how to shoot their guns, but he will teach them about the basic fundamentals of how to win a 5v1. So is this tag timeout in full Chinese? And Noah's... Oh, he's nodding? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I mean, sure, it's full Chinese and the mentalist translates.
If this had been like Dez or Ace stood there, they would
Surely.
have said it's going to be SR. Do you know what I mean? Because they're just going to default give the win to Falcons. But you've at least got the respect. You've got the respect. I like that.
I can't not, right? I got to hold some hope for my NA teams, but no, it's going to be a deadly matchup no matter what.
What if Noah just knows Chinese? Valid.
A lot of these deaths
I don't know about this setup. No deployable shield, no way to stop the Monty, can't stop a plant. They have traps, but they can't trap the single... Like, I don't know. That setup just feels so wonky to me. I think the Clash ban is genius. I think the lack of a Monty ban is a little bit scary. But I don't think Monty's gonna get played more than 2 rounds out of 6.
In any case, even in the 5v4, it's not
Should I buy the battle pass or is it worth it? It's worth it if you finish it, yeah, for sure. If you don't finish it, then probably not. If you beat the battle pass, you get like, what, 60-70% of the credits back as well? So.
And they've done that, right? Because round 1 was frantic. Round 2 was less frantic until the last.
Speaking of Noah, would you guys do what Noah did here? Like, if you play for a team, you didn't make the major, you're subbing in for an APAC team with 4 with Chinese-speaking team. I don't know if I would have done it. Because, like, you're not gonna win the tournament. You're probably not gonna win many rounds or games, most likely. But you're playing on LAN. You're getting good experience. But does no one need experience right now? He could be home streaming, co-streaming the major. He could do a lot of stuff. And he proved himself really well at SI. He doesn't need to prove himself anymore. Because it's very hard for Noah to play well in this environment. Like he's literally playing super handicapped. Doesn't know the callouts, doesn't speak the same language, doesn't know their strats, doesn't know the meta that they play. But it's also like playing on LAN is the best feeling for a player. I just think it's really fucking hard.
players to get aggressive, either flanking late to this top floor, which they've
I don't know.
conceded, or elsewhere around that bottom floor.
No, Noah can't say that, Bergsco. In Noah's situation, you just play 4+1. Noah is literally just playing ranked. He's in a ranked stack. It's like, you know when you have 4 friends playing together and you meet a solo queue player? Noah is the guy solo queuing. But you're giving comms as much as you can. That's the only way to play it. If he was playing for, let's say, an Australian team where they spoke full English and whatnot, maybe you can come in as like a soft IGL, but it's easier for Noah, the solo guy, to adjust the 4 people's way of playing the game than the solo guy trying to reteach 4 people how to play their game, right? Noah doesn't get any money from this. As far as what should be the case, Noah just gets like the free flight ticket and hotel and food. I don't think there's any money in this. So it's for the love of the game. Is Monty strong on this map? Monty is quite strong on Fortress, yes. But I also think Monty is literally strong on every map. I don't think there's a single map in the game where Monty is not like a top 10 attacker. Unless you're like a really bad shield team, obviously. Fire, smoke, drop? This is fucking spicy if they drop with this. Oh, the fire missed. Wait, that's bad. That's awful. What a gap, though. Also, they didn't smoke it early. Like, they kind of dropped before the smoke went out. The gap is good. Smoke killed is big. Flank shot is great as well from Medic. Jigsaw didn't drop, though. He's baiting.
They finally hold an advantage here in the 3 versus 2, just as things trickle off. But Jig is still alive.
Jigsaw can clutch this. He is that guy. He saw him. They got the red ping. Here comes the double swing. He reads it. He has to try and swing the guy on his right. Oh, bad aim, but he saves it. Just leave the guy injured. Play for case. Fuck the guy in the corner. Literally just play for diffuser here. Let them revive if you need to. You win the post every single day. He has no info. Don't peek it. Do not peek it. He peeked it. Bomb goes down. Coin flip. Coin flip. Oh, he looks the wrong way. Why is he looking at the door? He's looking at the door. He can't plant in the door. Oh, he actually had it. He completely bottled it. The second his teammate swings, like, it should just be wraps. Bro did not see. Why not if he wins a game? Everybody's going to talk about him more? No, the only reason why people would speak about... Thank the Lord that was Mentalist. The only way where people speak about Noah is if Noah drops like 20 kills. Like, the only outcome where Noah benefits here is if he has an insane individual performance. But my point is that it's so hard to have an insane individual performance in a new team environment with like different comms and different strats and different minds of it. You know? Like, who's gonna be like, oh my god, do you guys see Noah go 0-3? But he was helping out EDG and they lost? It's like, no one's gonna talk about that. That swing right here from Jigsaw, bit of a troll. Bit of a troll. But they still win.
We get the outlines, he doesn't. It's dark. It's tough to spot that out, but certainly a winnable.
What would have happened if Noah said no? Then somebody else would have stopped in. They would have gotten anybody else. But think about it. Noah is one of the hottest players in the world right now. Like, that's who you want to get. Right? Same with hot and cold if you're a North American team. You get like an IGL, solid player, very experienced. You know, can bring some new stuff to the roster. Same language, has a visa. Well, he's native, right? He's like a domestic player, right? So.
No shade, but if it was somebody else on that team, like...
Nah, leave him.
I don't know. He was...
I think Fortress is Attacker Finna side. I think it's Attacker sided.
No doubt the best player on the team.
I think Fortress is...
really unfortunate.
Inarguably Attacker favored. I think it's a clubhouse where you can pick apart every single setup very well, like step 1, step 2, step 3. So if you're a good attacking team, you can win like 5 rounds and a half easily. Because I think you can outstrat every setup. But of course you can lose gunfights, you can make a mistake, you can miss, like whatever. I think 4-2 attack is kind of the bar. Like 4-2 attack or 3-3. I think if you get like more defending rounds and a half, like a 4-2 defense, 5-1 defense, I think that's more on the enemy being bad at attack than you being good at defending. Because if you have the best defense in the world on Fortress, but you're against the best attacking team on Fortress, I still think you lose more defensive rounds than you win. Because you can pick apart every side. I think Tertiary, like Kitchen, is actually the hardest monster to attack on this map. Arguably. Because there's so many more things to account for than top floor. But I've never played this in a pro setting, so this is pure rank experience. Whenever I watch people defend tertiary, defenders always win, or very often win. Even that last round was very close, obviously. What a C4! Wow.
Not sure if that was gonna land, but it does find Bappin, and then Tuhon answers back onto Carpe, so they're already
This is messy.
fighting in towards the bomb site. This Mav line
Oh, I thought the wall was open. It's because it was rotating got reinforced. Never mind. This is good. The Maverick pick here was massive.
Hold the advantage and can just take their foot off a little
Ooh.
bit. Send some logic bomb phone calls out there.
Come on, Mentalist.
Gonna find the first
Show
round.
them what you're made of.
That kinda gives
Last
the game
round was a
away little
fluke.
bit here. Couple of
This is
flashes
yours.
before arrive, but there's still a mirror window for July to play around.
These Maverick holes are so sketchy.
Really looking to leverage
Great
that
timing,
hold, but
double
gets
swing.
tunnel
I
vision
think
on it.
July here is so worried about the backstab, but he literally knows it's clear because the mirror window.
Don't think gonna
He's
be
playing
able to take
so
this
far
first
back in
round
bath where his
down,
teammate
just
is
over
getting
his shoulder,
completely
slots the burst, and
destroyed in the bomb
Brendo
site.
finish.
Big Tui for Tui in that.
That's also why it's very important to me that you make mid-round adaptations, like when you're knowing it's a frontal attack, either barricade off the backside or reinforce the wall. Because now you're worried about the flank and the front. If you reinforce or barricade the door, fuck the backstab. They can't backstab you without breaking the door first. That gives you a huge sound cue. Like, reinforcing doors is insane value. Because it gives you knowledge if they're gonna go there. They can't just silently just creep in. And there is no default cam available there, so. So if you barricaded the meeting door on either side and reinforced the door or the wall, easy.
Opened up that door, it allowed them to take that space.
Yeah, that's a
really
C4.
made it easy for Enterprise to start converting some of these angles. I mean, just a powerful position from Tuhon to play here, really doing the most of it. And even
Should
after
Noah
the
play on
initial
solo
top
roles?
angle,
Yeah,
the
for
choice
sure.
was so perfect
I
from
think it's the
Tuhon
only way
to
you
play
play this
so
game.
it
If
just
you're
feels like
Noah.
Enterprise, they've got a really good read of
But I
the
also
game.
think solo roles on Fortress is very hard. Because you can't really, like, roam traditionally. Because Fortress is all about holding the extension. Almost like Chalet, but with less verticality, less hatches to drop, and less rotations. And there's only 2 floors, right? So I feel like playing Fortress with a sub is actually very difficult. I think you're better off, like, playing a map like Bank, or a map like Chalet. Or even Clubhouse, for example. Because you can do more solo shit. But also, I'm not sure about EDG's map pool and whatnot.
They're really, adapting on the fly.
But I don't think Fortress is the easy map to play solo on. Same with Border, right? Border is so hard to play solo on because you need to hold East's extension with a guy in office, with a guy in break, with a guy in 90. And it's just not a solo queue map the same way.
Didn't try to clear out those roamers across the map. They were very isolated in where they were trying to push from.
You're also playing a newer map that is less figured out, and you're up against a full stack as a 4 stack, so I think again that's double negative.
60 seconds that they had to talk with each other. So
But I do think it gets easier on attack. Again, attack our favorite map, and you can just play Dokkaebi and just go hunting if you're Noah. If they ban Dokkaebi, play something else. Worst case, you play fucking Blackbeard or something. So I think this is like the worst of the worst. You're defending on Fortress. It gets easier.
There's a win con here for EDG.
Especially when you've got your mirror windows, because that's a great piece of utility to play behind.
Yeah, I like this round more. The mirror windows are great. The backside here is still super vulnerable because they're giving Soda for free. They're not fighting for window or breach. Again, this Monty can just walk in. Once he gets the rotate control and get the single breach crossfire, like, the round is kind of over. Oh my god, this C4 is so good. Okay, that changes things. That changes... Okay, that's the round victory. That's it. They get the first round, boys. They're playing the game now. It literally comes down to whether or not they get that C4 kill. Literally wins the round. Literally changes everything. Because now Monty is solo, they can 2v1 him. Monty was forced into the ADS low-key.
He's a strong anchor player, Ollie. He's not one of those.
That's what I mean when I say defense, right? So, map is attacker favored. If EP don't fuck up, or EDG don't have a huge play somewhere, they just lose that defensive round like 9 or 8 out of 10 times. But that C4 kill changes everything. It's that small victory, that small play, that gets you a round win. It builds towards that, right? Otherwise, that, like, Monty needs to walk up more aggressive. Like, Cairo played this too passive, to be honest. But if Cairo walks up and pressures the rotate, and then you get 2 more guns, like 1 more gun behind the A, so 2 guns on Monty, so 3 people, you can just work the single wall, work the rotate, and now defenders have nowhere they can play. And then you can just walk in and play with Monty. They can't stop it. It's more or less that simple.
have to go into the site 5v5, push with all of those players available, it's going to favor the defenders.
Also, the solo spend here is interesting, actually, from EP. Could this be a Noah target ban as well? Is this game online? It's LAN. They're playing from the hotel rooms in Salt Lake City. They need this second round, though. It's too much to go 5-1 attacks. Like, it's just gonna be so fucking hard.
2-4 is, you can work with it. You know, it's not a death sentence. It's not a death sentence. It's not where you want to be, but it's good enough, especially for a team that is playing their very first international match ever.
Yeah.
You know,
but they're also speaking 2 languages.
Exactly.
So whatever coordination you're hoping to have on the defense, if that can't translate onto the attacks, where you're going to need it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is played notes home till top 8. I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's not true. Depends if they have a studio. I don't know. Like, they have the arena. I know that. But I don't know if they have a... I mean, they probably have, like, a studio set up in the hotel. So you do play-ins, then you do Swiss or whatever, and then you do playoffs. So I imagine we'll just have the first, like, 2 days in the hotel or some shit until play-ins are over. And then they probably have, like, the usual setup, like the face-off, like, PC setup, PC setup, PC setup, so 4 teams. And then you got top 8 going to the venue. Again, strategically, you can pick apart these rounds, but the gunfights are winning right now. They might just have the 4-2. Just roaming Hammam with a crossfire. Also, Blitz over Monty here is very big question mark for me. Because even if Blitz is good for the roam clear, it's awful for the bomb site execute. And Monty is great for roam clear and great for bomb site execute. I think Blitz is a bit too hard to play. Great pick.
That was kind of expected at this point. He's been part of the...
How do you play this round here from EP though? Like, the rest of this round is gonna be so fucking hard. They have Kite close to the hatch. They can lock down the bomb site. They got traps on both Melusi and Ella and Thorn, who's dead. They can just play side as they should. I think the big question mark here is gonna be on July. He's playing Central Stairs. If they isolate him and make it a 3v3, or... Why are we peeking that? Why are we peeking the fucking angle into Hammam in a 4v3 but a minute ago? That is so cursed. So cursed. At least they trade back. They got numbers again. But July is still Central Stairs, but they have no idea. They're gonna assume that the bomb site is gonna be where all defenders are.
But it is going to be very difficult. Bit of information here.
Now you speed the staircase. Yep. Perfect.
He's got no idea where the second player is coming from. And on July,
alright, that's good. That's good. They fixed it.
He's easily able to take him out. Bappen frozen out right now. As we see a
2 brows interesting here. I like it.
Just played for the DMR. But in this instance, why not send...
Thank you, Fun Block, for the 3 months. Welcome back.
Looking like he's going to fall in the same position that Brendan found himself.
Don't peek it. I swear to God. Do not do it, man. Do not do it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Everyone going for that one tap.
Okay, that's all they needed. 2 rounds. That's all they realistically were gonna get. Unless they have a huge clutch, of course. Now, attacks is the big question mark. What do you ban if you're EP? Do you ban...
Angle dedication, I like the reset.
Can we hear?
I like the energy. Yeah. Okay. So I think we can win this. Don't doubt yourself.
They're speaking
we can
English.
Definitely win this after the last 2 rounds, as long as we follow the trends. We follow the same energy. We follow the same calm for the next half. Next half, I think they probably will play. So we need to expect exactly same for our plan. Play a lot of traps. They probably will. They like their team really likes to play killing stabs early. So spawn picks. Make sure check spawn picks. Yep. Make sure we don't die early. And I think Noah has a very good plan before the game where we just bring the Ying within the Grim if they don't ban it. If they don't ban it, we just bring it. Use those gadgets to bait. We are going for a direct or we are going for a cross. They probably over rotating and we can play the cutoff and kill numbers.
Go vertical, okay? The Denari could be really good on the fucking kitchen strat. They always go vertical, okay? But be aware they could go horizontal. Apart from that, guys, listen.
They always go vertical, but they could go horizontal.
It's not 4-2 anymore. It's going to be 0-0, okay? We fucking start every round fresh. We've been resetting really, really good, okay? And we just don't fucking let the pressure down.
Sir.
They're fucking scared out of their minds. We're on the fucking defense. Let's make sure we set the pace. Andres, what are we banning?
Banning Glad Snake.
Glad Snake.
I think if we just fill these rounds out and like talk about delegation round
Yes.
goals, that's all we need. Like,
Yeah.
the only
Yeah.
way the chaos fucks us is if we don't know what the fucking win con of the round is.
They're gonna have a permanent backstab because this guy can
No,
understand his teammates. So within these chaos rounds, there's gonna be a backstab, and this guy's gonna be panicking because he has no idea what's going on.
Okay, give me 10 seconds. Guys,
Interesting.
win con call is fucking important. And
Yeah.
if we're fighting, we fucking
EDG has the better read.
Solo shit, yeah?
By far.
Let's go.
They think they're speaking Chinese. They think they're speaking Chinese. But they don't know that they're speaking English. Oh my god, what a plot twist. I thought they were speaking Chinese too. Great coaching there from EDG. They're really trying to involve Noah in the setup. So Noah had a good read there, mentioned the Grim and the Ying abuse, because I don't think they're gonna ban it. EDG are definitely building around Noah, and if they're missing direction, their 5th player, and then not playing on paper. And I don't think Enterprise is gonna know what attack is coming because of it. That plus they have more communication than anybody expected means that Noah is not gonna be clueless either on what's going on. This kind of changes things, this insight. And also, EDG had a good read on, like, they want to play aggressive, they want to set the pace, like, expect spawn peaks and whatnot, they're gonna be fighting you. So, this is very good for EDG, actually. They're going into this on the advantage, for sure. There's the Also, I was gonna say, operator bans if you're Enterprise, right? Every single day here, you ban Monty, by the way. There is not a world where you don't ban Monty, if I'm in their head. Because, again, you're playing with a sub-player. Monty simplifies every attack for setup, roam clear, and execute. It makes every attack better. Right? Look at EDG's ban. Bandit Kaid. They want to play the game. Right? How do you stop that? You make the roam stronger. How do you make the roam stronger? You ban shit that takes space. Like the Monty. So they're playing execute and roam clear. Right? Blast, execute, solid snake, roam clear. Arguably, and execute. I think EDG has done a better job here. I think so. Also, we're having interviews with Magnet in Oceania because we've been casting them, obviously, and I think Magnet's been phenomenal. Very nice to hear his input as well. But no, this is super winnable. I think if EDG wins this round especially, just to get that initial confidence and get that initial, okay, it's fine, we're attacking now, it's going to be a huge momentum swing. What is Noah shooting, by the way? He's like, fuck these plants. And this is where Noah plays like Dokkaebi Deimos, Solid Snake if it wasn't banned, obviously. Maybe a Blackbeard later on, we'll see. We actually got a trap with it. Oh, fair. Look at this, Monty. What do you do? I mean, you can fight the guy behind the Monty, but if Monty just keeps walking forward, bad C4. Again, wasted C4. Monty can just keep walking forward, doesn't have to stop ever. You can walk up, you can smack the mirror window, no counterplay. You just need to have a gun behind Monty watching the door swing, and then Monty can just bash the mirror. Again, I think the no Monty ban here is gonna come back to bite them. Please bash the mirror window, please. Don't just bash it! Why are we breaching it? And then this Monty's ADS swing in the door. Great punish. Now they don't have a spare reinforcement. They can't reinforce the wall. This is cooked because now Monty can bash this. Yeah, see? Wait, it's cooked. It's cooked. Noah gets one, gets traded back. No, Monty ADSs. No. There goes the plant. Now the round is hard. They had 3 Grimpies, 4 Candelas, 1 Smoke, and Monty. Now they have no Monty. There's no world where Monty ADS is there. You just fucking let Noah die. Because you fucking walk hallway, take this, leave a player in the corner, walk in, bait out the smokes, extend, walk out, look towards master. You do that for 35 seconds straight, then you plant for free. They had only 1 C4 and Miro used it and Miro is dead. Again, attacking wise, there was no way to lose this round. 3 Grimbies, 4 Candelas, Monty. They have no plant denial. It's completely free. Now it's gotta be a clutch. Candela in. This guy's playing tucked in the corner. That's genius. With the crossfire of the guy on horse. The babe is so good here. Oh, he knows. Oh, but the trade. And the injury as well. Again, strategically, this round was unlosable. If you just attack from bathroom, that's what I mean. Either you need to make a mistake as an attacker, Or defenders have to clutch. In this case, it was a mistake. There's no time. He can't go both Master and Commando here. There's no time at all. You can try all you want. Tui says no. Ah, that sucks. It sucks. They actually had that round in the bag. I think it's so good for Noah just to go for the suicide play. Because he trades 1 for 1. That's all he needs to do. But also, we're gonna go YouTube, by the way. We're gonna nuke this. We're gonna go here. Because now we can rewind. Look at this state of the round. This state of the round here is so good. Right? So right here, Noah kills Bappin. And Noah swinging the door here. Arguably trolling. But that's fine. That's fine. Mentalist ADSing for the trade is not worth it. This is about risk versus reward. He was trying to trade Noah, trying to do the right thing, which technically is not a bad thing to do. But in this instance, you just win the round. You know it's a Rooney Fenrir smoke. You've seen the operators. Again, you walk hallway, you walk in here, burn your 3 Toxic Babe, you have a minute and 20 seconds, easy to do, and you plant for free. You use the Grims during the plant so they can't push you. You don't even gotta swing or hold an active angle. You can Candela spam as well. There's no Warden. This round is unlosable. Right? Unlosable. Until this happens. And Monty just swings and dies. If Monty kills the Aruni, it's actually not even that good. Because Aruni is the least valuable operator for this round that's left remaining. But if Monty dies, it's doomsday. So again, risk versus reward. Not worth it. And this is something that we often talk about in ranked, which is way less relevant. But it's like, you need to understand when something is worth the risk in case it doesn't work out versus the reward if it does. And it's not very important that Aruni dies, but it is so important that Monty stays alive. So that's, honestly, if you take that attack that they blundered and then Mentalist is 1v1, this could have been such a different game. Like, it's these small margins that have created this divide that is 5-2.
Don't think that you're going to be able to be in that position of, you know, really sort of baiting things
Stream quality check. That's valid. That's valid.
You know, I almost would have liked to see Mentals maybe get a bit more aggressive on this monster.
Very valid.
They had a lot of vision. If you at least like bring down the shield, threaten a little bit, say, hey, I might be shooting you to the side here. That makes things a little bit more difficult for the defenders.
Yeah.
There again during the tech pause there briefly, a bit of chatter going through, mostly from Jigsaw, directed in Mentalist way. Of course, 2 and 6 from the captain of EDG. He's not a high frag player. He's gonna be on hard support roles, so we don't expect him to be popping off. But
Shashanka is really good here. It's like this, it's smoke, but it's better. Because you counter Monty infinitely. Mentalist goes off the Monty in the very end to go Twitch. Twitch against what?
yeah.
The only thing you're twitching is Goyo Canister and Finra Mines. It's a little bit curious to me. Again, like the Monty was pivotal last round for the roam clear. And they're probably gonna ban Monty as the third operator. Like, unless they just don't bring it ever again, they ban Deimos probably. We'll see.
That being said, we've got a couple on the other side of things as well. Two-Hand going to be bringing his. Something that's impressed me from Enterprise.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Twitch drones. Like, what the fuck are we twitching? Just cameras and Finra Mines and Goyo Canisters, but all the Goyos are gonna be by side most likely. And it's dead. That's cooked. It's so cooked. No one's gonna get in the building now. They have Twitch floors. Like, who's gonna go inside? Who's gonna go in the building, guys? It's Striker. It's Ace.
It's never going to be easy. You're never going to look great.
Nah, this was a blatant Monty round. I can't even lie. This was a blatant Monty round. What the fuck is this Twitch doing? We've killed nothing with the both Twitch drones are dead, by the way. They can peel back, play layers. They have 2 spare reinforcements for bathroom and somewhere else. They're gonna milk this bathroom position, but then they can Asami and run away. Or they can try and play for a 1-for-1 trade. Like, this is a lockout from EP. Again, they have the Wincon, right? Wincon is time. That's gonna be a low timer for this round. You could even fall back now with the breach, honestly, if you wanted to. Yep. If they fall back. Yep. Then they gotta drone it, then they gotta take it, then they gotta breach it. Timer's gonna be very low here. And now we're flourish droning the Goyo Canister instead, because Twitch drones are dead.
by the time we get to that final execute. Or you
They can't plant anywhere here. It has to be a kill strat from EDG. They gotta get at least 3 kills. They literally cannot plant unless they get 3 kills.
Didn't catch anybody on their own game, so now it's a 4v5 push.
This one's hard. No exterior breach either on step 1. That's a bit of a troll from Jigsaw, but I think he's trying to play off the fire play. Again, not needing a 5v4 probably, but double swing, trace it back, they weaken the control, no business from EDG. Mentilis will replace the position, but damage is done. It's cooked. It's so cooked. They don't have a way to break this. There's no grenade, there's no flourish drone, there's nothing left in pocket but a smoke grenade. And now Brendo just doesn't swing ever again. He plays contact. Well, it's guy on the outside finally, but he's stuck in the corner. Brendo trades himself, that's wonderful. And yeah, as I said, timer's low, 10 seconds, we're getting flanked. And last guy's outside the building, they know. It's ugly. It's ugly. Again, I don't know about the Twitch, man. Twitch Flores? It's so low value. Also, why are these screens so fucking bright? It's just pure white. Or is it a screen cover? Like, no, it's not. It's not a screen cover.
To come out and kill one of the attackers in the back. I mean, it really didn't have a lot of angles. The main wall that was still over towards the south bunk side was closed. You know, we still had this main wall from briefing that was mostly closed. There was not really much pressure. Small tower, a bit of it, sure.
It's a great double swing from Babin and Brendo. I can't lie. Makes the round so much easier.
Bit of hard breach that actually got used towards the site favored the defenders more than it did Edward Gaming. So that push just really didn't have the tools it needed to find success. Now Enterprise will have 4 opportunities.
Tertiary. I like the castle a lot here. It just makes it hard to run around the building and break all the castle barricades, so it's going to give you a lot of cover.
Not only in the scoreline, but the way that they played Siege, it's been good to watch.
Yeah,
it really has. It's been entertaining, and it has been.
Also, the warden here is big in case of Ying or smokes, which Capital can bring. They're gonna go for good old Vert. They want to go with Vert, get the hatch, use the sense, and maybe attack mid base / side. EDG's attack here relies a lot on getting opening pick. If you start this round 4v5, I think it just wraps. That's GG. Like, you need a pick. You need a kill. Because you gotta work so much of the map, and if you attack and with a hatch drop into a 5v5, it's just not pretty.
That Ying play that was sort of heralded as the savior.
Also, they lost 5 drones in prep phase, so they're going in completely dry on the entries. They have no internal info. Jigi's getting active. Now they have 4 drones left. That means the flanks are going to be so vulnerable later on.
You have to confidently shut him down if you're EDG. He's the one roamer top floor. He's all by himself on an island. Very similar to how Noah was playing, and they've got him on a death mark. They've got him on a logic bomb. So they force him back towards that first floor, and now...
Yeah, Jigsaw's playing this well. He knows they can't drop after him, so he can just waste time. Yeah, and GG. That right there, that should be game. As sad as it sounds, it is so hard for EDG to recover this round. Because how do they get a kill? Like, there's no roamers, you can't catch, you have no shield. You're attacking into a 5v4, LMI Warden. You can't plant anywhere. That generally might just be round and game.
He's just provided the perfect distraction. No more logic bomb phone calls here then for what could be the final round of this opening match here. We are starting to see plenty of the floor ripped open though. But then again, what's stopping the defenders from moving out? A lot of these attackers are operating spaces inside of this top.
Mind you, the verticality is not even... Wait, they have no hot breacher. Hold! Wait, they fucked up! They can't get the hatch! Wait, there's no way they play top floor room clear and don't have hot breach. Somebody trolled. Wait, no mind. They got the pick and they get shut down.
Jigsaw is going to be there to
Mentalist? He's making up for the last round. It's fine. One more kill. They have 2 grenades, sense wall, 3 grenades, Deimos tracker. There it is. Oh no, it's a freebie that goes sideways. That's a freebie too. Oh, 2v2. And the
He's
second,
dealt with swinging 1-for-1 right now as Bappin and Callouts wrap up here.
not getting the hatch there.
Advancing
They
through
played below the
into
hatch and they
bracket
get 2
semifinal
kills from it.
against Lost later on.
A big statement match coming up for the lads down under. They managed to get it done, and for Edward Game,
No one's gonna stay on the vert while the hatch drop because they know they can't get back to the bomb site to help the attackers, so they know the vert is clear. They just walk straight past it. That is unlucky, man.
Difficult match from the get-go. They didn't have their best player. They will still survive down the lower bracket, but for today, their journey's finished.
We are ripping through these games here.
Who's Batman?
Best of ones right up until we get through to our
Who's next?
later on this afternoon. We're going to be back just after the break with Team Falcons.
Who's
versus
next?
Daystar. Don't go
Oh, you said it. Falcons Daystar. Falcons Daystar. This 7-1 or 7-2, yeah? 7-1 or 7-2. This could be a 7-1er. This could be a 7-1er. And Shopify 4 Anchormen. Man, these matchups are brutal. They are brutal. Oofskis. Yeah, I say 7-1 Falcons. 7-1. Do I think EP has a chance versus Lowe's? Yeah, I think they have a chance. I would still favor Lowe's in the prediction, but EP... I mean, it's best of ones especially. Wait, it's the best of ones all the way through, actually? See, I have no clue what's happening. Yeah. Yeah, wait. Ban, pick, ban. Best of 3. No mind. It's best of 3. So, okay, so a qualification match or best of 3s. Okay. In that case, no. No. Lows win. In best of 1s, yes. In best of 3s, no. No. I wouldn't say so. Don't think so. All of this just for me to replace League Effect for the Grand Finals and win for Falcons. Dude, why League Effect? Why the GOAT? Because you're the GOAT. Wait, all lower bracket is best of 3. Ah, so see, I know nothing about this tournament. So all of elimination is just the 3s. Big news! Big news. I didn't know that. I thought it was just the qualification matches. Okay, that's kind of big, actually. So we have this game. Oh, sorry, we have this game and then this game. And then we have May 9th, May 8th. Ah, and then Lowe's. Wait, so we qualify a team already today? Damn. Big. 2 teams today? 2 teams today. 2 teams today. That's true. Interesting. It's always a bit interesting to me how, like, if you win, you play another game. Because, like, this is a very, like, old debate, right? But would you rather win here if you're EP? Also because Lowe's get a freebie. And then you play a best of 1, you get, like, couple hour break, then it'd be a best of 3. Whereas if you lose, you play 1 game today, and then you go lower bracket tomorrow. But then obviously tomorrow, you play 2 games in a row, or 2 games as well. So maybe it doesn't matter. But like, what if you just had 1 game today, 1 game tomorrow? Instead of having, you know, you can do... I don't know. Like, you could do upper bracket 1 game, lower bracket 1 game, upper bracket last game, lower bracket last game. But then you still get 2 games from the losers. I don't fucking know, dude. This is why I don't make these decisions. I don't fucking know. Which APAC team is best? EP, CHG, Weibo. Weibo is by far the best team in APAC, and it's not close. It is not close. They could have finished every game today if they had 2 streams. Also true. Also true. Did the stream die or why dude, I've paused it, lol. I'm glad the potential SR versus Falcons were best of 3. Potential.
A 7-2 win.
It's Jonah! I used to cast with this guy for like 2 weeks.
Clearly
like 3 years ago,
At least it felt like
4
they
years
were
ago, 3
trying
years
to
ago, a long time
get
ago,
an attack
when he was
tempo.
brand new to
Was that a
Siege.
focus at all going into this game?
It wasn't a focus going into the game. Obviously, when you know, Noah doesn't speak Chinese, Mentalist, you know, he can do some sort of translation, but when you Noah was going to do his own thing in the game and the other four just do what they usually do. But during the game, actually, we talked about, you know, what if we just pick the Deimos, you know, we just target Noah at the start of the round, and sometimes we actually did that. So he wasn't, he didn't frag out and have a life game that we thought he could have. So we were able to deal with Noah very well.
Well, Mag, you mentioned Mentalist. You teamed with him, as far as I understand, SI
I'm not
2020
casting
on
Sven, no.
Fnatic a few years
I'll
ago.
be there as a content
now
creator.
You coached your team to a victory against him today. How does that feel?
It feels really good, to be honest. I mean, look, Pat and I, Mentalist and I, you know, we're really good friends and teammates, and yeah, I'm glad I got the win against him, and really good that he is still playing, you know, unlike myself, and, you know, just really good to see him again.
The biggest difference from this team, I mean, you guys did not have the performance at SI that you wanted. You come in, go undefeated through the start of the kickoff, and now here with a win. What's the biggest difference with this new roster, how things have taken shape?
The biggest difference with the roster is definitely the fragging power of this roster. The old EP roster that I wasn't a part of, obviously. You know, we
Yeah, I was
had
gonna
some
say, he wasn't on the
super
roster.
support players that weren't able to frag out. Like,
This
you know,
camera
Tyro,
frame
who's
is
now on
so in his
Shield.
face.
But, you know, the individual skill on some of these players in the room is insane, and we will just be using that throughout the tournament, so please look out for it.
Well, speaking of, match up against Los in just a bit. Best of 3. Thoughts ahead of that one?
Can't wait to
Here
get
you
the
go.
game on the road. Loss, you
Oh,
know,
we're not
they
going
might,
close this time,
Not
no
be
mind.
warmed up as much as we are, but hopefully we'll take that and go on to phase 2.
All right. Thanks, Mag. We'll pass it back to Ollie and Dez.
Thank you very much.
I was gonna say
Timmy.
Des
Welcome
wasn't
back
there,
up
but
to the
he
arena.
swapped in.
Des, this is not Tim. Tim's got a lot bigger and grown some hair, it turns out, recently. How's it going, Ollie?
Interesting.
Yeah,
Now, I'm not casting this tournament.
first game?
I'll be there as a content creator.
I was actually quite
In
surprised.
terms of CAG, I think CAG are very good. I think CAG are right now a little bit inconsistent, and they've had their moments the last 4 months where we're not sure exactly on their level. But I really like the roster. I like how they're playing the game right now. I like how they're using so much utility and like older school style Siege.
Daystar against Falcons. Now,
But they're a little bit Anitin heavy. I think Anitin is one of those players where when he's having a good day, that team is great. But when he doesn't make the magic, it feels a bit lackluster at times.
about this game that we all love. It's the best.
Who's next? It's Falcons versus Daystar.
It doesn't take too much.
It's gonna be a 7-1, I reckon. That's the prediction here. Falcons versus Daystar.
It's become a little bit of a meme at this point where it just keeps on happening time and time again.
When do Switch games get announced? Not until this is done. So end of tomorrow probably. Is Daystar that bad or just Falcons that good? It's both. Daystar is not super good and Falcons are, you know.
Is almost in some ways surprising itself. Well, here our map vetoes are ready, so we'll take a quick
Mind you, Asia as a sub-region of APL had 2 qualification spots, whereas APAC North and Oceania only had 1. So Daystar are only here because their region had 2 spots. They came from lower bracket, and they had a lower bracket run, like a crazy low bracket run actually. Bank? Ooh, I'm not sure about this one, boys. Falcons and Bank? I'm getting a bit nervous. They could have gone Fortress. I would rather go Fortress than Bank, personally.
What I'm especially really excited to see is how June
But hey.
makes this out as well. Of course, we've seen him during
Hey.
kickoff. That was the big move after SI was, whoa, June's moving over.
Yeah, this is
Going
7-1,
to
boys.
Falcons don't ever
Unless
have that on
they
their
start,
bingo
they
cards, but it
cook.
happens. And so far, it's going pretty damn well, so I'm really keen to show them, or see them show what they can do here on the international stage on a map like Bank.
It doesn't seem like we can go through a game without talking about a Team Secret player, really, does it? Or
How do you guys like this graphic? Like, you can kind of see the maps that are through. Obviously, I know the text is here, but I feel like we've had every single tournament, we have this big discussion about whether or not the maps are readable. I instantly look at the name because I've had such a hard time. Like, okay, I know the maps, right? But Consulate, Nighthaven Labs, Clubhouse, Fortress, Chalet, Lair. See, I thought that was Chalet. I thought that was Trophy Window right there. That's Lair. Border. Like,
so many times where we see them just get so close and they're unable to switch it over the line.
and the June pickup.
My favorite map to watch in Pro League and what's my favorite map to play in Pro League? I think both are Clubhouse. I think both playing and watching is Clubhouse. Because it's so much about execute and strategy in step 1, 2, 3. And there are so many. I think Clubhouse is one of those maps where there are correct and incorrect things to do. Like a lot of that. Whereas on a lot of other maps, I think there's a lot of wishy-washy, maybe not. Clubhouse is a lot about understanding how to pick apart a bomb site, and there is very specific ways of doing so, but also a lot of specific ways of doing so. I didn't even notice it. Oh shit, okay. How the dining chairs, Harriet? I haven't sat in them because I haven't built them. But I just looked at the color and I was like, that's a nice color. It's a nice color. So I went paint shopping today, so I got paint for the house. I bought dining chairs. I've ordered like dining table, couch, cock chair, because every good house needs a cock chair, obviously. I'm currently sketching out my office, and I'm speaking to an engineer about tearing down a wall and stuff. So there's a lot of shit happening on the down low here. Sharky Noob, Newt, welcome back to the Newters for the 8th month. Welcome. Your return is very, very appreciated, Mr. Sharky Noob. Hope you're having a great start to your weekend. Thank you. You know the 14 pocket strats that they've been overcooked in the last 48 hours of stratting? Yeah, if they have 48 new pocket strats that they've been stratting, maybe they win. Maybe they win. We'll see.
Context where you've got a real big hub of people inside of the middle, and then you've got edge cases of one, people that are either really slow and don't really move too much.
Falcons will come in kind of serenity because it's Daystar and it'll be closer than we thought. It's possible, it's possible. Yep. The thing about Falcons is that they're not a team who gives a damn who they're up against. League effect, he breathes this game, dude. He just wants to win. That's all bro cares about.
Very excited to see how they play today. On the other side, just to address it for a second, because you mentioned it.
I enjoyed Clubhouse back in the Rogue Heroic BDST 2 days with Leon, Agile, and Bar was viable. I still think Bar till this day is very playable. I think it's a very strong bomb site, if you will. But it's never played, so.
Kind of call out to the rest of his team. I can think of a few moments during kickoff on Cafe Top Floor, the one that always jumps out to me. He's playing Snake, he's up on Skylight. He catches out 4 players on one of his scans, and immediately, bam, he's vaulted over the Skylight. He's in, he's killed 2, his teammates are cleaning up the rest, and I'm just like, this is again just the genius of him seeing what's going on and immediately knowing what the right call is, when to tell the team to go, when to move himself and get himself involved. He's not a very passive player. He does want to be involved in the mix of things.
Something I'm already looking forward
Why did Hot and Cold just comment on the post that I'm going there as a content creator? Are you not there as a caster? What the hell?
And I thought it was so insightful in the first game, and it's going to continue.
Oh, this weekend Siege Cup is cancelled, by the way. They cancelled the Siege Cup.
Yeah. It's a real rare glimpse that we get as players to actually listen in.
I remember messaging Harambe about this, actually, the coach of Daystar, and I was saying, I remember you from SI still. I don't, truthfully and respectfully, I had not a single clue what you were saying, but you'd occasionally drop an F-bomb in there or a shit in there or something like
85% to Falcons. Hey, that's not too bad. 85-15?
And I had a chat to him, and he was saying, like, look, kickoff went well for us. We're coming in here. We know we've still got a lot to learn. We want to play a lot of big teams to continue learning and growing. But we will see a better Daystar.
Daystar attacking first. That's something.
Like, wicked. Can't wait to see it come out. And this is certainly a
Falcons. I'm not sure if you banned the Monty here. I don't think you banned the Monty. I think you banned the execute ops, like your Solid Snake, your Grim.
It's like when you call
you can also just do stuff like hot beachers like Hibana. Okay, they banned the Monty. No mind. They actually do ban the Monty. I feel like Bang is one of those few maps where the Monty ban is less efficient if you're against a weaker team.
Probably a more relatable example.
What, so you've done that?
I have no clue what the second ban is here, though.
No, but my mum does it all the time. When we used to, before our dog died, it was
not a clue.
Me and my 3 brothers and the dog would just get mixed up all the time. Just shout and says, Kate, Des, and I'd be like, what?
Glass. Boom, 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 boom.
Is that because you were just stood at the back door waiting to go out?
I think because there's just 4 of us. Yeah, all the time. Yeah. Pissing on the floor
just
as well.
At the back door.
Having a torrid time of it. But the bans have come on through pretty thick and fast. We've had Monty and Glass taken away.
Daystar's not a huge Monty team either, but again, when you're up against weaker teams, you often ban Clash and you ban Monty. The crush operators. And again, it's Bank. Bank is not like a big Monty map, to be honest. It's really not. Like, teams play Monty on like what,
Yeah,
1 in 10 rounds, maybe less.
That's
I
the
feel like.
thing is, I can actually imagine you doing it. That's the annoying
Would
part.
do that, Ollie? Come on
That's,
now.
that's the annoying part.
Give me
of it
some
all.
credit.
Falcons going to be kicking things off here on the defense. So
What do we have?
a little bit of drone hunting and
A
sight.
nuke, a little nuke DMR Garage lurk. Seen that 1,000 times before. It still works.
Are gonna be kicking around.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna ban Monty and then Grim when I saw the Monty. Obviously, I didn't think they were gonna ban Monty in the beginning, but
Per second, Ollie.
It's
the
not-
glass
it
ban
was-
is
it was
good.
I'm gonna have to find
Don't
out
hate
who
it.
that and give some good credit if it's gonna be
But it
something
does
like
leave
that.
open the Capital, the Grim, and Solid Snake, and all shields besides Monty, which is
analyze replay files, and it's really fascinating the level of depth that we can get out.
very
of the game now
playable.
as well. So I really look forward to seeing how analysis.
It's a DMR nuke, right?
kind of info
Yeah,
that we can access
it's a
about
DMR
the
nuke.
team. It's going to be fascinating for sure.
Of
On the
course.
other side, though, my eyes naturally go towards Souffle running around here on the Nook, but more importantly, Seal on that Solid Snake. That's a lot of essence in one sentence.
He actually hit League Effect with that. That's crazy. Poor guy. Hat's reinforced, right? So he can't dip down. And straight into CO. Playing a Solid Snake without the F2 here. Okay.
Really good. Is it like so oppressive that he has to be your must ban? Not quite.
It's like
Oh, League Effect actually has the read, surprisingly enough. He knows there's somebody entered here.
From 6 months ago with no bans.
And he's found a bit of a gap. So the issue with Nuke going Garage this early is that you have one less person to help with the map control. So if League Effect gets a kill or gets away, there's just way less people that can deal with him. And you see, Solid Snake has no clue that League Effect is here. They think it's clear, probably. So this can get very slippery very quickly. And if League Effect just stays like hidden, he can get a late round flank and get a freebie later on. And he hears the drone. Now he knows they don't know. Except they do think there's a lurker upstairs. They're droning it. And Blackbeard's entry into square. Oh, they see him. But he still gets Pika. No! Miscom.
Good bit of team play by Daystar.
So Grim just walks in and dies. At least they trade. And Souffle's got into Garage, but he's playing so passive that they actually fell back down the hatch. In his crosshair. He also had a freebie. I mean, League of Legends getting 1-for-1 is all he needed to do. He has got passive go utility. They probably know Nuke is in Garage. Yeah, they know Nuke is in Garage now, for sure. And they know there's a Blackbeard. They probably heard that earlier as well. So they know most of what's happening. The only wild factor here is going to be the Capital. Also 3 DMRs. Capital, Solid Snake, and the Nuke. I mean, they have Echo, Smoke, and they have Goyo Fire. Timer is 0. This should be a kill strat now. You can't really go for a plant. I mean, you shouldn't be able to. Oh, the Nuke! Nuke! Hello! Okay, he gets 1B. That's Echo dead. It buys him a bit of time. They can't pop the Goyo cannons either now. Wait, Souffle just wins the round. Literally wins the round. Okay, Breedy is cooking. This gunfight is so important. June wins it, of course. The smoke is good. Blackbeard is 1 HP. Oh, he gets the kill! He shot the shoulder. He just hit the stray bullet in the smoke. And it saves the round. It's a classic Doom. And then the Goyo Fire popped. Finally, the Goyo Fire gets popped. With 2 seconds left. There are 2 Goyo canisters. 1 door and 1 desk. It is a disgusting round for Falcons. Because if Doom doesn't hit 3 kills, they just insta-lose.
If they get that done 20 seconds quicker, they get
Oh man. Wait, did Blackbeard also have DMR?
to make that execute happen.
That's disgusting.
Pressure of the clock, becoming that 6th man for the defenders of
Yeah,
Falcons.
Pika. Oh, he swung it too. So he knew off the yellow ping where Leaky Fag was and still went for the gunfight.
Round from him, and without that 3K, this could have been a bit of a disaster for Falcons.
Leaky Fag needed to be killed there for
Yeah, a bit of a troll there from Pika.
Leaky Fag went 1 for 1 is what's basically won the round. Because Souffle
Here's the clash. Yeah, here's the clash.
They're kind of impactless. Because you've still left Breedy alive, you've still left Doom alive, you've not really...
Okay, he's at Doom for 16, yeah? Let's see.
If they clear Leaky Fag out for
3 so far.
Still got the bees, they can still start to send stuff over in toward Vault, they can then work a plan from that point onwards. But the fact that we had the
Sophia for the clash. Kali is good in general, but also for the clash. Flores.
Well, into the second, we'll see how things build out from here. June being down at 1 HP at the bitter end of things just goes to show that a couple of meters may have made all the difference there. If that kill comes through, we're having a very different conversation right now. Up to the top floor we go. Falcons.
I don't like the Sophia pick. I don't either. I think it's bait.
Across to bring along the
Like, let's say you want claymores. Like, let's say that's what they want, right? Sophia claymores here, it is pretty good. It's good for castle, it's good for clash, it's good for the claymores. Let's say you didn't care whether you had claymores or not, then Sophia gets a little bit less, like, lower value.
Doesn't mean that it's going to be easy to pin Bride down though and destroy that.
The thing about Sophia that's kind of nice is that you can instantly pop the Clash shield, almost like a Gun 6. So if Clash were to put down the shield, it's not like an Ash Charge or Grenade where they can like juggle it and pick it back up and it survives. So you do have a higher chance of success. And again, you can pop the Castle Barricades, but so can Flores, so can Kali. The Kali of the Banditos, he can trick the wall. The Flores one is great, but it's too late, it's mistimed. It will break the Bandit batteries, and now they can breach the wall regardless, but... You could trick one of them, come on. Don't be shy. There we go. Now, tricking that one wall, it makes a big difference. Because now you can play Elevator a lot more comfortably. You can swing off the breach.
Down to the second as well. If that Flores drones is in place, half a second.
You can concuss the Clash, but you can also just Kali shoot, right?
But they only committed the one Selma, so have managed to now at least get the left side opened up, which still gives you that sight line you want.
Again, I'm a little bit curious about Capital isn't brought this round. Capital is so good. Like, let's say either Lion, Sophia, or Flores becomes a Capital. That feels pretty good to me. Because, like, what's the gap here? You kind of just need Falcons to peek and get a kill off the repels. But you only have 2 frag grenades to force movement. Again, if you have Capital Fire, you can fire off Janitor. You can fire off the guy in Trump. Souffle gets a pick. That's what they needed. There's off the lobby repel. They're gonna smoke. I mean, Warden's dead. This could work, but maybe not. They know exactly where Juice is in the elevator. He's stuck. 50-50, boys. He loses. Then Doom got a kill off screen. Oh my god, what a wallbang! I mean, Doom and League are just farming kills, man. And they still haven't even seen the Clash. There's a spare barbed wire in pocket. Dude, what is this angle from League Effect? He's unkillable. The metal box blocked the bullets. I don't know. It felt very linear. Like, they were gonna smoke off and rappel in double window with, like, Kali and Lion. No shield, no nothing. No way, like, safely in the building. I mean, that round is just Doom and League Effect. First round was also Doom and League Effect. They don't need more players right now. Look at the scoreline. It's literally 5-0 Doom, 4-1 League Effect, 0 kills, 0 kills, 0 kills. It's another all-timer. Oh, man. And then classic Breedy just doesn't die. Alright, like Breedy just, he only dies when they lose the round. He's 0-0-1. That assist is a 1. Here comes the Blitz, maybe?
A little bit against Falcons in the dying moments of a round, who, as we know, every individual player on this Falcon side is the one that you would trust being in a 1vx. They're the kind of players that can clutch up and go big, that can walk away with a 3k or a 4k.
Glass ban actually huge. Now the glass ban is good. I think so too. I quite like the glass ban.
Now we get to see if they can complete the trifecta, all 3 sides, get a 3-0 start here, and then go into that second quarter, most likely drawing a tack time out of Daystar, because they cannot afford...
Pretty cheap in our laser on the window. There's no way to get in now on the repels without like burning them or destroying them first. So it's gonna take a whole grenade. But that's all my magnet as well. So you can't even nade it. You got a flashbang burn, then grenade laser. Sorry. Like, the value that's gained from that is pretty fucking good.
So I want to see them be a bit quicker in clearing out these roamers that are sat up on the top floor, and I can see 3 of them already up there.
And again, this map is not like a big shield map either. Pocket laser, you always have 1 spare. If you do like pairs, you have about 7 lasers and 6 connections. So you always end up with 1 spare, unless you do like a network. I still think we're gonna maybe see a meta one day where like the Nari doesn't connect the lasers. Say you put down like 1 laser here, 1 laser there, 1 laser here, and then mid-round you throw in another one that connects all the lasers. Because then you don't show the set. Oh. Then you don't show the setup.
It's a bit of a heartbreaker.
Yeah, it's a classic blitz or blitz bank map where you just die because there's a billion angles and verticality. This is not too bad though. Juice is low on health, Doom is dead, only Leakyfag on the board that can frag out right now. But Juice wakes up, Leakyfag injured in the process. They can go for revive, but they're gonna be good for 2 kills! Brede! Clutch or kick? 1v2. He's got a good rat spot here. He has to move up a little bit.
But hopefully Pecan can hit the 4K.
I will say, Pika is reading this pretty well from the silhouette, right? He has the read. Diffuser's a Narnia, but Brede doesn't know this.
Forget about it. It's all the way outside. There is time to recover it if Daystar wants.
I mean, Brede is playing this perfectly. They have no clue where he is. Just don't even, like, just assume they don't know you're here. Like, this is not meant for you. And I think Brede knows now. Also, he has a spare BP in pocket again. Last round, spare barbed wire. This round, spare... Yeah, now he knows they have no clue. That ass child gives it away. Oh, he's moving too much. He's moving too much. Yeah, it's cooked. Wait, hold up! Brede's better. Brede's better. He even hit the wall bang. He hit the shoulder. I like this as well. Oh, but the pre-fire from Seal is good. Good pre-fire. Good pre-fire. I think if Brede is ice cold... This is so hard, right? If you're ice cold, you hit this flick. And then here... Oh, look how close he is. He hits the shoulder. You just assume he doesn't wallbang you. And you just hold this ground. And you hold the rotate. I think that's like your best way to win. You cannot play talk on the door because of flashbangs if he swings it, right? But he wants to probably reload and reposition despite having 13 bullets. And he's afraid of getting wallbanged back, right? But with the second he goes here, he gets into a much worse position. If you knew he had diffuser, you can go up the lobby stairs, you can play timer, but they had no clue. You assume that Ram has the case because Ash didn't. So.
We'll see if we can have a listen in a moment as well. So what's going on?
He knows, well done.
Summarize that for that first.
It's a good try.
Overall. Good efforts by Daystar overall. I was impressed by what I saw. Falcons, as reminded though, are just that team that are a bit too scary.
Again, the BP in pocket is triggering me.
Really dragging their team.
Really gotta get those down.
Otherwise, a tough few rounds to come out.
Something that we spotted in the heat at the moment there, but
timeout.
Really
ooh.
Might be worth now.
We don't hear it though. Oh, I guess we hear the halftime timeout actually. Never mind.
I was just like, what?
I'm not sure that we needed a view of his pocket at that point. I think we would have quite liked a view of just anywhere else to gain a little.
Why was there a point where no dead attackers were on drones? It's quite common. If you look at the bottom cards, you actually often see players not be on cams. Like, it happens more than it should. Even for good teams. Like, why would anybody watch the cam in lobby when they think Brede is inside, right? But then it's like, what if he isn't inside? You just make assumptions sometimes.
I do want to talk about the bans that have come in because Falcons.
Ooh, Solid Snake and Asami. Asami is great.
Why now?
Solid Snake is like they want to roam now, I guess.
The same rotation of 3 sites.
Get more active.
They know they've seen Falcons utilizing VODs and last night previous times they played on bank.
Another blitz from Bin Bin? Let's not do that.
On the other side,
let's do something else, please.
That is not going to be the first or the last time.
At least they bring Capital. Nope, they bring Grim.
As mentioned earlier on, a few teams have been saying, I think you're going to see that ban rate increase now. As teams learn more and more about the new operator and how best to use him, he's only going to get more and more potent. And Falcons are a team that I spoke about at the start of the show. They absolutely love
little red hair.
Of course, it's not them that it's taken away from, but they know what the
favorite team to watch in Pro League? Oh, depends on the meta, depends on the time. Like, I really enjoyed casting and watching Shopify Rebellion during SI, for example. Really enjoyed how they were playing and how you could almost... You could tell what was going to happen on the attacks before they did it. Because they were so good at setting it up. So for SI, it was definitely Shopify Rebellion. For this tournament, it might be like G2, honestly. The good old G2 superstar team, what's going to happen. I think that's always very exciting. Where's the blitz going, though? I think you go square. I think you go square entry, double door, stock, and you just work down square stairs, you clear top floor, you go down main stairs. You could go open window if there's no roamers, but there's always going to be roamers here. And there's goo mines, so those windows are unplayable, right? So I think you go, yeah, he's square now.
A similar story
You
started
can't go
over here with
horizontal.
6
Like going in
seconds
lobby
left.
door like
Okay,
last round is
get a
just
player on towards-
is a
on towards
disaster.
Center, on towards electric downstairs. Start asking questions onto the double door and towards staff.
Like the
Staff
only
is
shoot that
four
goes
players
lobby
who
is
drop
Monty.
the
Otherwise you
house,
always
can't
go
hold this
square.
area too strongly, given
Or like
everything else
CEO
going
window
on.
repel if
The
it's clear and you just like
With
stop there,
75
for
seconds in,
example.
there's been no
Gotta
real
worry about the
pressure.
C4s below
They've still
though.
got 2 or 3 players hanging around on this first floor, Ollie. No one's been forced to drop away just yet. This could not, again, prove to be a case where Daystar just
So if they really wants to get in this window, but I think wait, they're on site.
Hold
Hold up! There's a gap. There's a huge. Oh, disgusting! He had a shotgun on like a fucking DMR angle. He shoots one bullet and just. Oh my god, man. He had a huge gap. He had the biggest gap. Biggest gap. He got past the Goyo, past the Valkyrie, he got past everything. And then he hip fire with the. Oh man. And then he goes with the pistol swap, but now the shotgun was actually good, but then he just dies. Oh, disaster. What an awful day to have Isaac. There is still. Oh, no yellow. Oh, the crossfire though. He wins it. Dude, Jum is too good. He's 7-1. He's about to be 7-2. He's done so. But again, he gets the trade. It's fine. And then now what? Grimby had to cover 2 guys instead of server, but they got Goyo canisters again. And this breach is completely scuffed. And they have no more X-Kyros. If there's one more Goyo canister, it's over. If there is no more, it's actually somewhat fine. You can plant the door. Loki, shoot them back, plant the door. No balls. No balls.
The last smoke comes out here with about 15 seconds to go.
Oh, they didn't have diffuser. Wait, at least block the angle.
And surely Falcons are a bit wide to this one.
Are we not gonna plant? Landing. Cover is good. Cover. Half. It's good. It's good. Oh my god, they did it. They did the thing where they planted. That's insanely OP, actually. Alright, Brede. This is a round of all time. If you...
Come on now.
I'm not watching. I'm not watching. There's nowhere the blitz just flashed the guy across the entire bomb site before they got blinded, right? I'm not watching. Okay. So many blitz players. They think the flashbang radius is like... If this is the end of the bomb site and that's the other, the blitz player is like, no, it has a 5-meter radius. It doesn't go past this point, no matter how you angle it. It doesn't go very far.
All well and good, but there's no need to go hyper aggressive there. You're the ones in the winning situation. It's on the other side.
If I did Jum wins this gunfight as well,
I know I said every single player on Falcons.
There's no way he thinks that
hits.
hits.
Gave him the chance to do just that. It was a very scary moment, but thank God they managed to have the presence of mind to get Seal up on the hatch.
6 meters, fella. It's nothing. Like 6 meters in siege, it's like if you're blitz, you flash to like here. It's like this area kind of. It doesn't go very far. It's such a short radius.
Battled their way back in.
It's almost nothing. And that's like if you're standing still, perfectly aiming, no wonky hitboxes, nothing that blocks the angle. Like it's such a small radius. But again, like with the current shield meta that we've seen for the last like 2 years, we see a lot of players who aren't shield players play shields. And it's why we see this more than ever, that people don't know how to min-max like the Clash, the Monty, the Blackbeard, the Blitz. Because you have non-shield players play this role. It's the same as when we see like people who never play Echo or Maestro play Echo or Maestro. Or people who play hard breaches for the first time in Pro League, right? They don't know how to breach the wall. Because whether you breach left, middle, or right side with Thermite, it actually matters. Same with Hibana and Ace, like how you breach genuinely matters so much in pro play. So if you're like just now starting to play these operators, you're probably gonna make a complete casual mistake because you're not used to the operator. You don't know how to play it to perfection. And then these things happen.
I was speaking to Eden over breakfast this morning, actually.
And yeah, like you have to push the blitz, and you can just literally the second they melee you, you can just straight with a flashbang, and they're never gonna kill you. You don't need to be the aggressor blitz in those situations ever. Yeah, it is Han, I believe so.
Maybe you've seen a couple of things coming out of Daystar, or potentially other teams at the event, and what they've been doing with her.
It is bank attacks though. This is like the comfort zone for Daystar.
Leak of being on the Solus to me is just like bread and butter. Goes so well together, even when we had Solus.
Also, speaking of Maestro, Doom on Maestro.
Well, was still running around playing it, and then the bus came on through, and he's like, oh,
how did we get here?
And now just even stronger.
How did this happen?
As you mentioned, they should be aware of almost everything coming their way.
I mean, he's gonna deny the Selma here with this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, oh, he missed one. That's awkward. I was gonna say he had perfect counterplay for Brede, but they missed one. It's a very good Maestro round though, because it gives you full info.
The problem is there's a lot of it.
Does this Snake get it? I don't think that gets anything. Could be wrong though. No, it didn't get it.
Very well set up. It's almost the sort of lineup where you sit back and go.
I don't know about this from Doom, man. Get the guy on a gun. I mean, when he's done with the cameras, he's gonna have 81 bullets. That's pretty good.
Feels like a bit of a retake set.
Oh, he's off the cams. I mean, he's also playing in a very active position. Like, how the fuck is he gonna go on cams now?
Time for one of the teams, I'm sure, but that's the sort of setup that we feel.
I don't know about this.
Quick move though. Daystar again taking their time by it.
I mean, they can't rappel in. That's the thing. They have to get that pig on stock hallway first, or kill the evil eye. Does that get it? Does get it. Okay, now they can go to CO technically. Aura off, double door to Trump and meeting. Rappelin is passable. They play multiple win cons. They have Leak Effect below, Plant Denial. They have Smoke Grenades and Gen meeting. And they have the Evil Eyes that are just now being destroyed. So they have 3 different win cons. And they have 2 spare C4s in sight. 20 seconds. No shield, no smoke spot caps out here on the attack. And no that Leak Effect's below. Big kill though. And they get the downstairs vert. So now if they can smoke and plant. No smoke, no fire. He's raw dogging it. He's raw dogging. Middle of the site! But the raw door. But the janitor angle. 1 second. 0. Brede! He does it. Somehow. Brede is 1v4 in the middle of the site. Look at this. 1v4. He's 1v4 in janitor closet that's opened by a Selma charge. He sprints in. He sprints from meeting into janitor. Kills the planter. With about 1.5 seconds left, maybe 2, and then just sticks the reinforcement, shotgun swaps, injures the lion, right here, and wins the round on time.
It has been a slow and controlled round, but no! How have they let it slip? That was beautiful!
Oh no! Oh no! They had the orator, square, janitor, hallway. They had so many important areas. I'm a little bit confused why Lion is playing in the hallway though. Like, why is Lion playing here? Like, is there ever a world where you give a fuck about the main stairs and the elevator hallway? When you're planting in the middle of janitor? I don't think you care at all about this. Right? Also because Lion and Ace are both here. They're both stacking next to each other, but no one's playing janitors. So Lion is proning holding, maybe he's holding janitors from an angle. And then when Ace fights, what the fuck is this Lion watching? Is he watching the stock? Is he watching the Ace? Because this is Ace that we're watching here. Lion is proning and he's not holding janitors. What is bro holding? Where's everyone else? Seal's outside. Asugi's holding the Solus below on the... That makes sense. What? What?
Because the blitz has been terrible. We've not seen
I am so confused.
From a blitz player. On the Blackbeard, it might be
but like, you don't care about main stairs. Like...
It was something that
huh?
struggled with. It was kind of a little bit confused. They just tried to walk up spiral stairs and sort of make it happen. And if Seal hadn't picked up 2...
You can even hold janitor from square breach, because you see it through the... You see it through. Like, you can literally play square breach and see the rotating meeting through the rotate that they made with Selma. With the Ace.
They are very cautious.
Ooh, ooh, all the timing. Oh, it works both ways. They get double timed. Ah! User's been killed a lot from these off angles. He's not having a good time. Oh, is the hatch open? I pray. Yes, it is. Okay. You're not gonna fight the Blackbeard in that door. That's not happening. I mean, this is pretty good from Daystar. It's pretty good. Opening pick, top floor control, minute 20 seconds. They got Blackbeard, they got Grim. Maybe they're missing some smoke grenades, but that's okay.
But I imagine here there's a more complete plan in mind for the side of Daystar. Seal.
Okay, I don't think... Okay, they do. They're gonna take the vert. They're gonna force take Tiller's archives. It's gonna be a main door or like main hallway plant attack eventually. Use the vert. Use the vert. Thank you. God bless. God bless. Bin Bin died on Blackbeard. How did that happen? Again, how did that happen? Bin Bin is 0-5 on shield every round. He's always dead.
It should be fairly straightforward from this point onwards, shouldn't it?
Where did bro die? He died square. Okay. Sorry, I skipped to Firehead. All the action happened. Oh, the wall bang! Call. Good. Shutdown. Good. Leaky Fac. 2 toxic babes. 25.
And it's working for them. Leaky Fac, he's 1 toxic babe canister left.
Hold. He's duking the Grim Beast so well. And they get the camera. Look at the movement here. Okay? He's actually eliminating all the... Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Nice try. Nice try.
They have to know where he is, and sure
What a flashbang. What a fucking flashbang. Is that bad for a shield player? Bro, a good shield player goes tear no here. Listen.
反的你就 ban 掉 ，OK。然后一个小改变就是OA 的时候啊，就守1楼的时候。
Slight problem. I don't understand.
Like I said, from Harambe, all I've known historically. Is
okay, who was the lion? Who was the lion? Was it Bin Bin? Hold up. Who was lion? It was Bin Bin! Bin Bin played the Blitz twice. He played the Lion on the general round, and he played the Blackbeard just now. It's all... It's all Bin Bin. It's actually all Bin Bin. I hate to be that guy, but we are on Bin Bin fraud watch right now. This guy has lost his team 3 rounds.
He'll be alright.
Well, 2.
But
they actually won that one.
I think at the half here, like, he's probably feeling pretty confident. Like, the boys have done well there.
Okay, now we get to hear Falcons. Give me Julio. Give me Julio in 3, 2, 1.
It's their 3rd highest preference.
We're going to ban Azami and then check down Mira if
Yes.
they ban Arbitrage or not. So we have like full opportunity to make pressure around the map.
Leaky Fac.
We can abuse Zigzag. We can go like full Loka, Demo, Sunny Snake. I'm saying this, but you know what I mean. Just like play default. Don't think too much. And the com, mainly the com. I feel like we're a bit, how to say, like, not nervous, but you know it's the first game. You know? So be focused on the com and on the who have what on late round. What do you guys want to do and stuff. That's just this, in my opinion.
Yeah, the adaptations as well, no, based on the depends, you know.
Yeah.
If they've been like again, AC Burnham, we have Mont, you have Glass, you have like everything, okay, basically everything. So just remember the pins and between rounds, if you can get a gap, you know, like I said, especially Glass types.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Watch the com. If you know, you know.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
They have no more to say. They have 10 seconds left. Wait, it didn't pause. Just listen.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Let's go, guys.
They've had other things to say.
Do you know what I mean? I think that Leaky Fac's kind of hit the nail on the head a little
It
bit.
didn't break. It didn't pause. Like, no one said anything. Like, we got 10 seconds.
They just need to warm
Let's
up.
go, guys.
Every team's going to feel that today. That is kind of what day one's all about.
Yeah.
And, you know, it'll be what day one of stage 2 is all about. For all
Yeah, so we
players
don't
and teams
often
that
get this,
haven't played
Andrew.
stage one.
It's
You've
quite
got to get
rare
that
that we
first
get
game
this
out of the way.
insight.
And they know that they're maybe not
We
gonna
have
hold
this
up
very
to
new
the
system in
moment.
Siege that happened middle of end of last year, maybe, where after you play 6 rounds on the side and you go side swap, we have a 2-minute built-in tactical timeout where coaches can talk to the players, and we can run ad breaks, of course, on Twitch, because that's important. And doing these LAN events, we're starting to integrate it into the live listening experience. So that's pretty cool.
Finals. And
Yeah, it's major weighty. It's play-ins. So 2 days of play-ins and then playoffs. And then we got top 8, of course, and then LAN starting Friday.
Half there with him. The rest of the team, silence. And you can't have heads dropping and voices going silent when a game starts to get tough. And I'm not saying that's happening here. completely with League of
Bonk,
First
bonk.
game, there'll be a little bit of nerves while
Interesting,
you
they
kinda
make a
get yourself
rotate here.
rebalanced. It's
And
a different
they
environment
castle
to
off
playing
the
in
E-block,
officially. There's
okay.
one, of course, they used to playing
Okay.
at home, maybe at a boot camp, or of course normally events will have the
No, I've been good, Wavy. I'm heading out for the major on Monday.
There will be these
Going
little
to
things
Salt Lake
figure
City.
out as we go through things, but
Whatever going DBNO, I might do the podcast with Parker at the major actually. Parker DM'd me, and he said that they might have an episode being recorded, maybe live even, I'm not sure, in Salt Lake. So maybe I'll do the DBNO podcast in the major.
Because surely the defaults is known. Surely that's what this.
Not sure what we're gonna talk about actually, but I feel like I've gotten really bad at podcasts. I feel like I've run out of things to talk about. I've gotten old and boring.
Has been brought. Oh, Jim didn't need solid.
How fast is travel? I think it's 17 hours. I could be wrong though.
That's a lot of S's as well.
There's a lot of S's.
Ooh, that one.
There as well.
Check his PC, boys.
Jum is just watching the toes, man.
Right there. That's somebody on a drone giving that sort of shout out. That's Brede.
Come on, get back on the toes. You have the angle. You can hit a headshot in theory, I think, when you drop the hatch, actually.
About pace on the side of Daystar. It's kind of the same for Falcons here.
I don't know if you've heard, Wavy, but some of the boys are going to get back to grinding Siege next season with a rank 3.0, like Cobbett, Sack, saves. So there might be some sieging happening soon. I saw last night you were playing, that's why I'm mentioning it. I'm moving house June 1st, so I'm not going to be playing from June 1st to like June 10th, probably. But I'll be on around June 10th, give or take. Can do some ranky together. No, I'm not casting this major, no. Big gap.
Tell you what, that's heartbreaking.
Big gap, but shut down by Souffle. Had a yellow ping on it.
It's partly Leaky Fat's fault though, because there's nothing else going on at that time to assist the distraction.
Bit of a loss here, going 5v4 to start off the attack.
Or something happening, then yeah,
it's one of those cases like, if League of Fat goes in and just gets one kill, it creates so much chaos in the round, but he just dies. I think it's a worthy attempt. They had a drone as well, but you coin flip it, right? 50-50. But they can still play out this round fully from the 4v5 position. It's just going to be a bit more shit. The issue is Peak is alive in server. Now he can stick around or sprint away. He's going to stick around, it looks like. And he's burning out a lot of util. Good trade from Souffle. The hatch is scheme too proud. Doom gets shot on the backstab. This is great from Daystar.
And it's all falling apart from Falcons. Great play by Daystar so far.
So new season after ENC calls? New season is like June 2nd, I think. Based off like estimation.
A drop has to happen.
What if this plant goes down? Nope, okay.
Surely they can't stop it all the way through. No, they cannot. A C4 comes out. And
nice. At least Juices got his 2 kills. So, I actually would like a way to track players' exit frags. Right now, Juices is 2-7, right? But his actual score is 4-7. And it's not to hate on players, because I don't give a fuck. But, like, there are so many instances where a player has, like, I don't know, 6 kills and 10 deaths. And it's like, oh, he's not doing too bad. But maybe 5 of those 6 kills is like in a 1v5. Like completely useless kills, right? And I feel like that's something that we don't track in any esports that I know of. Maybe they're doing CSGO or Valorant, I have no idea. But it's like these 2 kills he got, completely irrelevant. It's a 1v4 into a 1v2 and they lose. Right?
Timing was the big issue.
It was like a garage push with no garage element and just walking down main stairs. And instead of... Oh, yeah, you didn't die to Gary, though. You died to the guy near over towards...
Difference between Daystar and Falcons attack? I mean, the basement attack is very similar, right? You do a map clear into a server take. That's like 90% of rounds here in Bank. The big difference is that actually the defenses. Daystar, they fought for server control and hatch deny, whereas Falcons didn't play for server control at all and only played once for hatch deny. So... it's more the defense playing differently than the attacks. Both teams try to flank main stairs. Both teams did map into server. Both teams try to go for default plant. So the attacks have been similar, but it's round 1, right? In CS and Valor, exit kills might be important because of economy. That's a good point. That is an excellent point. But I still think it's worth talking about in terms of like... I don't know, let's say Symbol gets 30 kills in a game. His teammates gets 20, but 10 of the 20 kills were exit frags, which, again, economy-based, right? But let's say Symbol had 0 exit frags and only intra kills. Now you can talk about a dynamic where you have a strong entry player that can open up the round for you, and you have a strong end round player who can damage the enemy's economy for you. Because in those games, exit frags are valuable. It's its own stat, arguably. But in Siege, there's no economy. There's no downside of dying or losing in the end of a round, or dying or staying alive at the end of a round. It's the same thing, right? So if you are primarily exit frags in Siege, it is actually a detriment to your team. VLR ratings solve that? Maybe. I'm not sure how they'll wait or how they work.
Very much feels like a combo of the comps that we saw coming out of Falcons in rounds 2 and 5 back in that first half, with the Solus, of course,
CS tracks damage. Damage is also cool. I wouldn't mind tracking damage in Siege either, to be fair.
And they've got a lot to work with here, and a lot that Falcons need to chew their way through. Solitov finding his second kill of the game here. Didn't have a wonderful start.
Daystar is up. And here comes the Monty for Brede. The clash is good, but spot the issue here. Why is Bin the 0-6 player on 2-Brow DMR when you have Seal 10 and 2 on Clash? Bin got his first frag. It's fine. It's saved. Uh-oh. Good night. Goodbye. Good night. Goodbye. Extend. 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 Right now. Thank you. And now you walk right. And you get out of that corner. Yep, like that. You can walk deep. C4 is fine. Yep. Nice. Now you can plant in meeting side. Yep. She's planning CO. Whoopa! Nice. Little Brede masterclass here on the Monty. He made a trade, which is actually quite hard to do, not gonna lie. If Brede gets mated here, they lose the round, most likely. But the fact that they trade melee blows is massive. Because now Brede can reset it, and they also get full control. And then he plays the corner here, which is very smart. If he goes further left, he's kind of cooked. If he goes right, he's fine. If he stays here, he's fine.
I told you it was going to happen at some point, but this one feels like Brede getting a bit bully.
So quite good.
Really set the rest of the team up there to make things that little bit easier.
Isn't cost the tracking? Well, cost is kills, objectives, survival, and trade. But the issue with cost in Siege is that kills. Let's say you have 10 kills, and they're all exit frags. You now have a high cost because you have 10 kills. It doesn't account for exit. That's my whole point. It doesn't account for how you got the kills. Right? We also don't have utility kills in Siege. A kill is a kill. Whether it's a C4, a wallbang, a hipfire, a headshot, a pistol, a gadget, exit frag, entry frag, etc. Cost is kills, objectives, survival, and trade. Now we also have an entry stat that is separate from that, which is like how many times you die first and get a kill first. That's an entry kill or death, right? But we don't have like how the kills happen. We don't have like utility kills or C4 kills or whatever.
If there was ever a default lineup, you would look at it and you would say, yeah,
we don't have damage calculations either.
That category. It's a little bit more chaotic over on the Daystar side.
Monty's gonna be third ban. I'm not sure actually. I think it depends on how this round plays out. I think Solid Snake, Capital, or Monty. Also, this is the second time they play Sledge. They didn't have it last round, right? No. Second round they played Sledge on Bank. Now they have played Castle both of the rounds they played Sledge, so that kind of justifies it, but it's a bit... Did he get injured from a grenade? Look at his nade! Yeet! Boom! It just flew in and instantly injured him because it blew up like mid-air basically because it was thrown from so far away. What a fucking nade. They actually revive him because they have no clue they downed him. Doesn't have a nade for this. If he can walk up and get the grenade from the dead body. Oh, the C4 got it. The C4 destroyed the satchel, so you can't get a nade anymore. Oh yeah, you gotta drop now, you're cooked.
Will be forced to drop off there back in toward open.
EPS should be integrated in ranked elo points? No. I don't think you can base Siege off individual performances for ranked elo, no. Daystar does look good. Again, if Bin didn't have a stinker game, this could be a 6-4. I'm not even kidding. Or a 6-2. Like, Daystar should have won more rounds. They've been the one trolling. I thought so too, Limit. Also because he was moving away like he was panicking too. Like it added up.
So far, unless someone can clutch up and go big, I don't see Falcons letting this one go. Not with 50 seconds still on the clock.
Yeah, this should be a Falcons round, but I have this feeling it's okay now. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's less slippery now. Now they get the vert. Gun barrel. Gun barrel. Gun barrel. Ooh, it doesn't see it.
It's looking likely to be a flawless round. Picanzu holding a bit of a nasty angle.
Oh, the timing. The timing. Oh, never lucky. Never lucky. Oh, it's Pika. Okay.
Watching the verticals the whole time, you look away for half a second, and that is when someone steps onto the angle and kills you from it. Just
classic Siege timing.
Falcons now back in the lead though. After Daystar had that 4-3 lead, that's been 2 rounds in a row going over to the attackers. Back in that
Do you ban the Mun team? It actually could be a good ban, but Capital, Solid Snake, Monty. For defense, do you ban Tubrao? Do you ban Goyo? Do you ban Castle? Castle. Ace. What? Oh, they ban Dibana. Oh, I didn't see this. They make top floor viable. So you ban Dibana Ace, and next time they play CEO, they're gonna have a very strong round. The issue is they just played CEO. Like recently, so they're not gonna play it again for a little bit. So they're not gonna see the immediate payoff, but they'll see it next round.
It saves us having to play the Asher.
Because now you can lock down the elevator wall. I still think the Ace ban is a little. I still think it's less value to ban Ace over Capital and Monty. I still think the Monty Capital is better, but I see the vision. Because if you're Daystar, you can make a very hard bomb set to play a lot easier to play. And you need that to be more consistent, otherwise you're relying too much on basement bomb set victories. And if they lose basement now and didn't ban Ace, and top floor is lost, and it is just GG. It's over, right? So they're giving themselves almost like a parachute in bomb set rotation, but they're gonna leave open on Monty, which is kind of scary. The thing is, it took Square. Yeah, but... So the thing is, right? If you ban Hibana Ace, you know for a fact what the attack's gonna be. It's gonna be Repel, Stock, Square. There is not even a thought that they go lobby, because they can't go lobby. That's in a backstab or a Spider-Man Repel, but they can't execute it, right? So Daystar now know what the execute's gonna be with guarantee, and can fully counter-strat. If you don't ban the Ace, you can counter-strat Square, but then they go lobby and it's over. The issue is, you can go lobby with Monty. Right? So it's like, do you ban Monty and now they can play Elevator and they go lobby attack? Or do you ban the Ace and now they can't go Elevator with the Monty? It's still not perfect, but it's doable. Like, had they banned Hibana, Ace, and Monty, that would have been the best case scenario here. Arguably, in hindsight. Or they banned the Grim, which is really, really good, obviously, to start off the game.
But already cutting through those sites, Solitos' position is going to be incredibly strong indeed. But with Sense going, I'm not entirely sure where users died there. That's going to be a bit of a loss. We've still got Picanzu hanging around on that top floor, so I can only assume it was up there.
It's very reminiscent, actually, what we saw back in round 1 when it was Leakifat roaming upstairs, playing on the Goyo. We had a Nook.
Poor Pika, dude. He's literally fighting everybody up here. He's so... Oh! Oh! Oh!
With a wonderful shot on towards Leakifat.
He's feeling it. He's feeling it. And he's out. Where's the Monty, by the way? He's downstairs. Greedy. Where have you been this round, my man? Get in the action. And they know he's lobby side. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I've never seen Brede ADS a gunfight in my life. And he did not hesitate. He full sent the ADS. I think it caught Pika by surprise, too. And if Brede dies there, like, that's the entire round over. Now there's a chance, but they're layering the strat. They got the Toxic Bait to stall the push, then pop the Goyo Fire. They can fall back towards the A-bomb side, or they can stick around for the fire here. Good trade, bin, great swing, and they know the last two players on the server. It's gonna be 5-5. Like, Brede can't do shit. Doom is 1 HP. They still have a guy on the server. I mean, Brede has to just fucking swing wide and win. Oh, that's He knows exactly where he is. Oh my god. Wait, Seal's in Dirt Tunnel. Wait, he's outside the building. ADS, do it. Oh, they win the round! It's criminal! The smoke let Brede in! Look at this! Look, Brede goes into server. Seal goes into dirt tunnel outside the building.
As they are now.
So Brede just walks past him. Look at Jum here. He's all the way outside dirt tunnel. He's outside the building. He's spotted. And Brede just says, I guess we'll just go. Like, what? He's 12-4.
Nuclear here on 1 HP
And what?
Just that. Brede going in deep. They want to try and play for kills here. By the
They had a cam in CCTV. They have a camera in there. They have vault cam. Oh my god, they had every camera.
Go for a plan, and I tell you what, it's just Brede again.
They had the camera that sees main stairs, garage, elevator, and lobby hatch. They knew Doom had to be red hatch or A hatch. They knew Brede was on server stairs the entire time. They have spare C4, spare barbed wire, 30 seconds. It's a complete disaster. Oh my god.
Holding positions, waiting for that. But I think it was Binu, once he got the trade kill, and sprinting off towards Cash and was like, well, I don't want to be around for this anymore. Left his teammate inside of the hallway. He then dies to Doom. A little bit of a desync there at the very end of things, and this is what I think you'll see with these lesser experienced
3
teams.
spare barbed wire.
Really
Oh wait, no, they're putting it down. They're putting it down. 1 spare barbed wire. Oh yeah. We're playing top floor CEO. AC Barnaban. We're playing 6 barbed wires, 4 impact grenades, no shield counter except for the clash, and we're just playing. What is this setup? This is an APAC push, right? There's an APAC cook on defense. Like, what is this defense? Like, how do they win? Like, they just have to hit some crazy shots. Only player who can play the game here is Seal on Clash and then Aruni DMR. No one else can play the game.
I agree. I think it was more of an execute base.
Well, Aruni's dead. So now only Seal can play the game.
There's no C4s that you're going to look to deny, but it isn't a bad pick.
But this round is literally over already, no?
In what could be a very important round.
Like, you ash the wall here, you open up the side, you play the repels, you use the glass. The clash here is going to make it a little bit awkward. What did I just witness? What just happened?
That is bonkers.
Okay, they trade.
There, but it's a crucial kill because
Good.
the advantage remains for Falcons. 4v3,
Yeah, it's over.
Like
no one can play the game besides I'm telling you, only Seal can play the game. And he's stuck in the corner.
For them here at SLC.
I've got a shield, look at me. Yeah, but you can't do anything.
To hold this long angle, knows where Seal is. Seal on the clash. Not the best op to be in a
It's Bin and Seal. Unless Bin is gonna be the absolute biggest hero known to man. This is a cook. It's 7-4. Bin, this is your moment. Solosov's on the entry. He's right around the corner. Either... No, it's over. No. 7-4. There was hope at the end of the tunnel. But at the end of that tunnel, Falcons are standing. Denying all hope that was left. Yep. Bin literally turned around. Bro needs a map.
4K for Solotov to close it out. As you were saying, a very quiet first half, but really made himself known in the
You know what? This could have been a really good game. Like, it was a better game than expected. But this round in particular... Okay, this round... And... I'm gonna one-tap it. Nope. Nope. Where's the other round? This round, these 2 rounds, the Lion incident, and then the Dirt Tunnel incident, that's the game breaker. Look at the state of this round, for the people that didn't see it earlier. This is such a good attack. 5v4, planting, and then we're just not covering anything. So look at this. Lion is proning, holding the hallway that Ace is in and watching. Aura outside repel, not covering the bomb site. 1 smoke in pocket, 2 smokes from Capital, 1 grenade, 1 Lion scan, 2 smokes from Capital as well, and fire. And they lose this round. And it's not a Brede 1v4 clutches. He just kills the planter and stays alive. This was a classic APAC throw, it felt like. Which is a shame. Because that could have been OT. And then Falcons start shaking a little bit, right? And it was Brede. It was Brede clutching on the Muncie, and it was Brede clutching on the smoke. I'm telling you. Falcons out Brede. Different team. Different team entirely. Wait, somebody asked, do I ever wake up in the morning and think, wow, I'm the GOAT of Siege? No, dude. No, because I'm not, right? I'm not. It very much feels now where it's like, how washed am I? That's the current state. I have been retired for longer than I was an active pro player. I am actually so old school. Do you guys, like, crazy stat line, right? When you think of Alama, what do you think? Right, you think somewhat new pro player, still like low-key up-and-comer. Alama has played Pro League longer than I have. Elamau has been an active tier 1 pro player in Siege longer than I was. He has more years on the job than I do. That's how long ago it's been since I played Pro League last. It's that long ago. That's crazy. That's crazy. We paved the road so that these fuckers could run on it and drive on it. But I'm not sure paving the road is like, who did that? That's relevant right now. The backbone, the clutch master. That's Brede. Brede's always been that kind of player. He's never not been. Almost 250 on the warrior. Big. Shaman is 270 something. 272 if I upgrade on my crest, I think. We're getting there. My Death Knight is 250. Also slowly getting there. But I can tank 10, so like it's going pretty fast. Prepare thy shaman, my sire. Yeah, I'll spend some spare time I have at the major doing some crest farming. We got Doom.
Team that Daystar came to play, but Team Falcons take the win 7-4 in the end. I'm here with Joom after the win.
Joomay.
11-7, good performance from you overall. Did they have a fight than you were expecting?
I think they definitely did. I think we could have definitely still done more. Like still,
The stream is lagging.
Warming up, getting used to the alarm build and stuff, but I think we should quite what we can do.
And overall, how do you feel?
What is the stream? It's not me.
And overall, how do you feel you have been land build and adjusting? I mean, here on the international stage again, how are things going so far?
Great, I actually love it so much. Yeah, so good.
We saw you guys competing, I mean, well, all match long, but looking ahead, we've got some scary potential matchups with maybe Shopify Rebellion. How do you feel about that one, potentially here in Phase 1?
I think it's going
This stream is lagging.
They're still beaten, obviously.
It's not me. I can't fix it.
Talk to me a little bit more about this Phase 1 dynamic. Some people say, oh, it's good to get warmed up. You might have an advantage going into Phase 2. Others say, oh, it's dangerous. It could.
I think it's definitely a bit of a UK, but for me,
This stream is unwatchable.
Even an advantage in Phase 2 if you make it through. So I actually like it.
Well, we go to Shopify Rebellion and 4 Angry Men coming up right now.
4 Angry Men. What a name.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We are here once again. Well, I'm here once again. Ace,
I'm here for
Tim,
the first
you're
time.
here for the first time. It's been a rotating door. It's been a revolving door, a merry-go-round of casters coming in from all around the world to come and work with me today on these best of ones. We have now got quite an exciting prospect ahead of us.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into it. We've had some couple of good games already, and I don't think this one's going to disappoint either, to be honest with you.
No, it shouldn't. I mean, 4 Angry Men. I mean, that sounds like a fantastic recipe for anything. Put them up against SR, one of the best teams in NA, and I'm sure we've got a recipe.
X is so tall, he's breaking the camera frame.
Where we are going to be
Bro's a
playing
giant.
for this matchup. Of course, we're in the best of 1 territory at the moment. This is actually the last best of 1 of the day, and then we actually move into best of 3s, which will then qualify teams in towards
Do you guys see the
stage
sun?
2 of this wonderful major. We're going to be headed over
This
towards
strip
the
of
border.
sun is
I
blasting
think this
me.
actually suits 4 AM a little bit. I often
Border.
say this. If you've got a team where, you know,
4
let's,
AM at border.
Spicy from Rebellion to go to
let's
border.
be honest about the expectations. A lot of the expectations here are that Shopify Rebellion should come
Between
in
that and
and
Nighthaven, wait,
they
they
should be coming in
banned
and being the dominant
Consulate,
team given,
Chalet,
the players they've got, the
Fortress.
status they've got
Interesting.
within the game. But that said, I think going somewhere like Border, it kind of removes a lot of that strategy. It removes a lot. You know, you go into a gunfight heavy map, it's small, there's room to get in there and just take a few gunfights and see what happens. So I think that kind of suits 4 a.m. down to the ground, really, you know, versus something like a lair or maybe something a bit more complex.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, it's a straight-up gunfight, isn't it? You know, you jump onto Border, and what do? You're just going to shoot some heads. And I think, like you say, it's a good leveler map for when you're getting into those sort of situations.
Holy stream lag? Yeah,
obviously, SR, there's going to be a bit more tape than on them on
There's
Border.
nothing I can do.
Necessarily we've got for 4 a.m. I can't really find many plays of Border for 4 a.m. in the data that I've got, but I can certainly find them for SR because obviously we know that team by this point.
Yeah, absolutely. That it's, for me, I think coming into Border, it's going to have to be pretty clear for Canadian to step up and RGL them through it.
Absolutely. We're going to hit a very short break and then we'll be back with our game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a few.
Okay. Gotchi's not angry. No, so the full angry men roster. I'm getting there. I had the spell. I don't know the roster by heart, actually. Hold. Do they even have a Wikipedia page? Do they? They do. So it's Gotchi and four Chinese players. Interesting. Ka, Darsley, Lida, TX only? Oh, gotta go with only. Interesting. So Reef was a player, Gotchi went from coach to player, and Eden joined. I saw Eden join them, actually. Wait, it's actually an orc? No, right? Wait. Is 4 Angry Men an actual orc? I don't know. Watch links? Well, I'm not entirely certain where to watch anything. Huh. I thought it was an Orcless team. RCBI TV, welcome to Newt Neuters. Thank you very much for joining us. Happy weekend to you. So after this game, it's gonna be the lowest Daystar, I think, right? Let me just check. Is it lowest Daystar? Or Enterprise, rather? It is. Best of 3 as well. And then you got... Falcons versus winner here. Falcons Shopify is a banger, but it starts at midnight 30. Ain't no way we're watching that. They have Valorant and PUBG team as well. Interesting. I genuinely thought that they were Orcless. Bit of a shame at Wolves, man. Bit of a shame. Although the Wolves EDG game would have been a bit of a doozy. You know, because it's like domestic matchup. I'm excited to see Dark Zero play. VP, G2, Weibo. I think Dark Zero is my dark horse, okay? Dark horse is DC. Expected success is VP, maybe G2. Okay, G2 is fun factor. VP, high result. Dark Zero is a dark horse. Weibo is Apex Hope. And then we have like, you know, FaZe / Furiel. Just like, we'll see what they do. They might just slam everybody. We'll see. I haven't seen Brazil play this season, but I heard FaZe was not like super competitive apparently. Thoughts on Furia? I haven't seen anybody play, sadly. I have not really seen anybody play in Brazil.
Hello everybody and welcome back. We are here exactly where we left off. We are ready to watch 4 a.m. against Shopify Rebellion over on Border, and I for one am looking to get stuck into this. We're slowly starting to dribble in some teams from regions that you know, have been here for a long time and in the scene. Obviously, Tim nearly called you Des, then nearly called you Jesse.
I heard Des calling you Tim. Like,
you're gonna have to have a word with him after this about
I think
that.
I am,
yeah, because we did speak. It's a bit awkward sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, it can be.
4 a.m. Rebellion.
Let's see how awkward it's going to be for Shopify Rebellion here on Border as we get into it. 4 a.m. of course, one of those new CNL teams that we've seen coming through. Are they going to be able to provide that surprise, that shock factor, or is it going to be?
It looked really good against TL and FaZe. Beating on those teams means so much. Yeah, beating them out is huge. Of course.
Back in the North American team, and look,
I mean, I still expect Fury and FaZe to be like top, like top 8 guaranteed, and then see where they go from there, kind of thing.
I think there'll be a few people. You watched it firsthand.
Second Falcons game is in 1:30 a.m. for you. Yeah, this major's time zone is very cooked for Europe. I mean, it's not too bad for the first half, like starting at 6 p.m. or whatever, or 6:30. But the later half is a bit rough, because if it starts at 1 a.m. 30, it's a best of 3, right? That can be a 4 a.m.er.
The best position to be in.
Hell, it could be a 5 a.m.er if it's like a banger build with some technical issues. Alright, so 4 anchor men on defense, starting Armory. We got Asami Goyoban. I fuck with the Goyoban on border, actually, low-key. It opens up a lot of direct attacks as well, like the fast attacks. Like this first round, Capital Sense with the Goyoban? They could fuck... Okay, they got Bravo. They could have hit the side immediately off the rip. And then Glass and Deimos. A lot of Glass ban these days.
You don't always get the expected outcome, and the siege that we're seeing was definitely representative for me of SR being here inside of Phase 1. Now it is their chance to try and fight the way out of it.
I've got a feeling that 4 a.m. are going to have a
feeling
start here on Border. They're going to have to, for me, play this a little bit aggressively, get themselves involved, get up to those boundaries, the borders of Border.
They got back on the sense, and they're spawning Archive side. Alright guys, come on, cook.
We're going in here. We're going quick. We're not
this could be... it's not. I was going to say it could be East Stairs into Archives and just like off the rip, set the pace, but not quite.
Many of our viewers may recognize the name, having seen before, and then there's going to be a few new ones along the way as well, so we'll see how they do. But for now, it's going to be Shopify Rebellion on the attack, and as expected, Armory will be the first site.
Armory the first site, and again, CCTV going to be the first point of pressure. We do have a couple of players here from 4 a.m. that are going to be occupying that space. They have an ability to rotate out toward 90 as well. But the pressure
Alright, here's the first gunfight. Determines so much. Rockstar is better. Darsley's better as well. They're planting. The round is over. They're planting Archives.
A flawless round.
They actually did it. So they're going for an Armory pressure on CCTV. So Ambi is just selling it, right? If Ambi wins this gunfight, it's huge, because now you get CC and Armory's side pressure. Meanwhile, Surf and Rexon go for an Archives time with the Sense Wall. And if either the front works or the plant works, you win the round. But they get shot down here. Plant doesn't get denied, but the planter cover dies. So Rexon gets off the plant right after, because he's now worried. And then just lose the gunfights. That's big.
You could see that Eden was
That's big.
As well. Again, somebody who's been around Siege.
That is the fastest round known to man.
A good long time now, and along with
like when the first kill happened, it was over 7 seconds later.
With this experience, they've got the experience there. They've got that little bit of land.
If SR they bomb out this event and don't do very well, is it like?
There is also that influence.
Is it just over? Like, what do you do as an org and as a team? Is that going to be the end of Canadian? Is it going to be Sport going back to Europe? Like, what does it mean here if SR, they don't make it very far? Because they need to make it far, no? Like, I feel like this roster is on thin ice. Given the budget, given the expectations, given the experience. Like, they need results, man. Qualifying is not enough. They gotta go far.
It just suits him down to the ground.
You could also like
that can happen.
I mean, Hot and Cold's a free agent, right? You can maybe rebuild around Hot and Cold, like Canadian out, Hot and Cold in, keep the roster the same otherwise. I mean, I don't know. But the easiest players to like point your fingers at is either Troy because IGL or Sport because of the whole content creator thing, and he hasn't been performing well this stage for a handful of games. Because every single player is so fucking good. But now it's been like a year of failing. It can only take so much.
Again,
I mean, I feel like they should stick it out till SI. You know, stick it out for another year and see what happens. But it's expensive. This is one of the most expensive rosters that Siege has, at least in North America and Europe. It's what, the third most expensive, top 3 most expensive roster probably to have.
Somebody in Fountain, they're backing each other up. They've got crossfires. There's
It's not cheap.
safe for Shopify Rebellion to enter the match.
Didn't make any changes? Yeah, I'm one of the few teams that didn't make a change, so, you know, there's that. That accounts for something, in my book.
That they're aware of all these positions and that they're challenging them in numbers so that they can create those advantages.
Losing 2 gunfights against the UMP is not a good sign. Hey, they buffed the UMP, shut up. Oh, the timing, but he look at the pick. Ambi's gonna continue forward, gets the second, gets traded back, but it's fine, so there's the third as well. That's the round over. Oh, hold up this case. Doesn't matter. Again, first kill and the round just ends 10 seconds later.
More of what we would have expected there from them. They get the
so what does this take? We're just gap finding, huh? Ambi finds the gap. We have... Look, there are 4 people outside the building, and Ambi's walking up main stairs. So they walk in break room, they walk in security, they walk in archives. Holy hell. And they just fight everywhere. Okay, okay. Didn't know they buffed it. I mean, they buffed the damage. If you play extended barrel UMP, you get, what is it, 52 damage or some shit? It hits like a fucking DMR almost. I think SR, they have 2 ways to play the game, right? They have the good old young gunners go crazy, you know, your Ambi, your Spot, your whatever, Surf Rexen, and then they have like the good old execute strats. I very much think the Rebellion is a very capable team, and I like how they play the game, but they're not finding consistency.
I think sometimes it's about recognizing its position and then just using it as bait almost. It's like, yeah, I've triggered the Banshee, so I know somebody's going to push me, and instead of taking a backward step, I'm actually going to take a forwards one, and it worked beautifully for Ambi, and we just saw those little things that are going to creep in for 4 AM, the things that are going to make the difference, you know, between a good team and a great team, was that reaction. Ambi gets the kill at top metal, and then there was no preparation.
You feel like the execute strats never work for them, though? I do feel like often Rebellion are a bit slow to the punch, and they're not,
that's where Shopify Rebellion are going to,
I don't know. You are right though, like it often doesn't work out, but why I can't put my finger on. Like first round they lost 1 bad gunfight, they got clipped by a C4, like they lose the round from that, right? But it was a bit slow, like they were a bit predictable. If you're a player on 4 AM and no one's entering the building, no one's going for any fight or contesting of map control, then obviously they're going to be cooking something directly, right? That's going to be Armory or it's going to be Archives. So I think maybe if anything, Rebellion's just taking a bit too long to set up. So here they're selling it. It's an obvious sell, right? They can Dilla spamming, but they're not doing anything off it, so they're now creating space for the roamers to take space. And Surf does that, they get the pick. But the round state is still very awkward to me. Because, like, if Surf just dies now, which, to be fair, we're gonna get another kill in a second. But if Surf dies, all they have is they're in break room, with half the round to play out. And Canadian has spent all his Candelas. Well, he has 2 more, I guess, but he spent a lot of Candelas. So it feels like a lot got used here, hoping that Surf gets a kill. And thankfully he did, but now he's dead. Good trade though. But like, is this just gap finding and playing for kills? I mean, it is border. Yeah, I mean, Canadian, yeah. 4 AM have no fucking clue what's going on because what the fuck is going on? So it's like, again, Ambi and middle stairs, if he dies, if Surf dies in intro here, what then? Is the entire round is off that injury.
At least he gets to keep that.
Can't take that away from him, can you? That'll be clipped.
Technically clutchable.
Doesn't have a C4, so
I mean, they have no util. They have 1 frag grenade and a solid snake scanner who's top floor.
Canadian and Surf, though.
Rockstar is in a very winnable spot because only Spoit has helped to take a gunfight. There's the last grenade. I think he's swinging down the window here. No? A great swing from Spoit there off the drone. Very good swing.
Beautiful stuff. and another round there for SR.
Yeah, round 2 and 3 looking absolutely leagues apart from round 1. I think, you know...
This is why I don't think I could play Pro League right now. Like, I could not play this playstyle. My brain could just not fathom it. But like, gap finding is it's a whole way of playing the game, right? I would be Canadian. I would be like, yink and dilling the tiller's window, and then I go upstairs like a minute later, and I get my 1 kill shooting the guy in the back. Like, that's literally me. I'm literally Canadian. I would not be the guy walking up middle who somehow walks in through a triple crossfire and wins this gunfight. Like, I would not. I would just die. And then we lose the round. I would literally be Canadian 2.0 because I cannot play this style of Siege. I would much rather do the good old, you go top floor with 4 or 5 people, you do the hammer anvil, you push while you cut off, then you do the vert, then you get the hash, then you drop down, you get a guy in the window, you cover the crosses, and then you plant. That's me. And I do think that playstyle can be wildly successful in today's style of Siege because it's very consistent. And everyone knows what the fuck is going on. With gap finding, everyone might know what's going on, but you're so reliant on like an immediate outcome. Like again, the Surf entry gunfight. Because if Surf dies, what the fuck do you do? If Surf gets the kill, okay, now you just keep pushing. I just couldn't do it. I'm not fucking good enough.
It lasted 4 seconds. So
our observers did great. I'm surprised we saw as many as we did. We saw a couple of them.
We saw in 4 seconds. I tell you what, you can see a lot in 4 seconds apparently. That much we've learned. We're hopefully going to see a little bit more. Now, of course, it wasn't 4 seconds of the round we saw. It was just from the point of that first kill to the point of the last. Bish, bash, bosh, 4 AM, we're looking in the right direction. And I think that's kind of all you can say about it. SR weren't really pushing in the best possible way, and nobody won a gunfight. That was the big takeaway. We're going to see a little bit more here inside of round number 4.
Old VP strats? I wouldn't go as far as the old VP strats. Let's say, look at 2018, 19, and 2020 Siege. Just look at that. VP is like the extreme of 1, 2, 3, and then gap finding is the extreme of the fast meta, right? I just want to play like a bit of that middle ground where you're not doing only one attack. You're doing like multiple different attacks, but in a set way. How do you find a gap? You poke and pry. Instant replay.
Surf kicking things off, and Canadian already finding a little bit of trouble, but that's not an angle you want to challenge.
You kind of just prod and pry and just see whether, like, there's 5 defenders. They gotta worry about 2 bomb sites and the entire map. There's gonna be a gap somewhere. And like, when you play operators like the Solid Snake that can scan a good portion of the map, gap finding becomes a lot easier. Again, kind of winnable. But this is where Shopify that plays Solid Siege, right? Yeah, they just plant chassis. Now it's unlosable. Yeah, good job.
They're being so clinical about this. 3v1,
again, I'm Troy, right? This is me. This is when an old man plays gap finding strats, right? This is literally me. Guys, I'm gonna nade him and we just fight. Insta dies, but then look at his teammates. They just fight him right after. And they get the trade. And Troy dying becomes a good death. It's a good thing that he died, because he died in a good way.
No, that was always going to be.
But it does feel a bit like old school Siege meets new school Siege, and Troy is definitely doing his part and doing his thing, but he's not that kind of player. Neither would I be. But you have to try and adapt to it, right?
I can get in there and get aggressive, but no, they weren't having that.
But I'm also like,
one of the beautiful things about SR for me is,
you know, if that was like Spirits and Blackbeard instead of Troy, that probably plays out very differently, where Blackbeard just doesn't die and you still get the kill, you know? And I think that makes a big difference. Because against a better team, I think Troy dying there could very easily become his teammate dying, because it's a 50-50 gunfight. And when you're up against very good teams and good players, you're probably going to lose them. Now, the nade did do damage to Lida. He also got Easters, of course, but it's like, the whole round gets low-key determined here. Obviously, they get some kills elsewhere that we don't get to see really, but so much of the round gets determined right here because he also has this diffuser. So, like, you know, they have a guy in security and a guy in break room, a guy outside on drones, basically, if these 2 players die.
No, that was always going to be a difficult.
But again, this is border. It's like the one map where this is super, like, explainable.
But no, well, Shopify Rebellion.
This is not elimination game, no. all of elimination games is best of threes, and the qualifier games for play-ins is also best of threes. This is the first game for both of these two rosters.
Any of our NA fans out there, I'm sure they'll be more than happy. But looking at how the game's gone so far, I spoke about the importance of man advantage, about this man count for 4
Does Smoke getting his deployable shield back change how Smoke's played in Pro League? I wouldn't say it changes how Smoke is played, it changes when he's played. When you give an operator, think of Melusi, okay? I think that's a decent example. Melusi at one point was, hey guys, we need traps. We need to slow down the pushers, right? Great. But when you make a strat in Siege, it's like, for example, you always need one set of barbed wire for staircases. You need at least 1 or 2 shotguns, right? Then you want, let's say back in the day, you wanted info. That could be a Valkyrie. So this is Jaeger, this is Smoke, this is Valkyrie. Then you have, usually you have a 4th and you have a +1, like a free pick. That's like very, very bare bones Siege. You have a checklist of things you need to find. With the more operators that you release, you have a Sami, you have the Cassie, you have the Clash, you have Mira. These are all architect operators that can change the map layout and change the protection and the cover. They fall in the same category. You can pick multiple of them to be very strong at that area of the game. You can play Smoke, Goyo, Tashanga, Echo, Maestro. Now you have insane plant denial, but you have no protection. So when you're giving Smoke a deployable shield, you make Smoke fulfill more boxes. Because if, let's say you want plant denial and a shield, well, Smoke now fulfills both boxes. Before the shield, Smoke would give you plant denial, but it wouldn't give you a shield. So now you gotta pick a Warden and a Smoke to get plant denial and a shield. That takes up 2 operator spots. When Melusi got the shotgun, Melusi is now a shotgun operator, plus it's a trap operator. So again, now Melusi is checking 2 boxes. So she's much more versatile and a lot more flexible, and you can pick her in much more setups on more bomb sites. So I wouldn't say that Smoke getting a shield changes how Smoke is played, but it changes where and how often you can bring him.
Should Shopify Rebellion continue in the current trend and get themselves...
Because right now, or before Smoke, if you want to plant denial with a shield, you gotta pick Tashanga, right? Or you gotta get, as I said, a Smoke, and you gotta get a substitute shield and like Illa, Echo, Warden, Thorn, for example, because they all have shields. Or you double down and pick Tashanga and Smoke, but then it's a bit, you know. So, am I a bitch for liking the fact that you need another operator to bring things so that another can work? I think that's really good game theory, but I think it doesn't work for shields and plant denial. The best example of this is, for example, if Jaeger or Mai had a shield, this would be game breaking, in my opinion. Because now you have a shield and the gadget gives you protection. That's not fair. That's not good game design. You need to have an operator that has a shield, and then an operator that has protection for the shield for it to work. That's good game design. So if Omaya Jaeger ever got a shield, let it be known that we are absolutely coked and balancing. So the fact that Smoke gets a shield is not an issue, because he doesn't enable himself. But Smoke being such a stable operator, filling a very unique position that almost only he can fulfill, it is a bit awkward when he gets a shield again, because we literally begged them to remove it for like 5 years straight. Because it does make Smoke pickable on like every bomb site, every map, and every strat. In a lot of scenarios. So, I like when, like, you know, Bandit needs an ADS, Bandit needs, like, protection for a castle barricade, Smoke needs ADSs to play in the corner with the shield. I like when you enable each other. I'm a big fan of that. I don't think Smoke having a shield contradicts that at all, but I do think that Smoke being such a good operator, like good gadget, good weapon, and good secondary, it's too much. When you look at a weapon, you have fire rate, damage, and recoil, and then you technically have magazine size, right? But that's a bit of a niche. You can't have high damage, high fire rate, low recoil. It's a Venn diagram. You can get 2 of the 3. And an operator shouldn't have a good gadget, good weapon, good secondary weapon, and good secondary gadgets. It should have a weak side somewhere. Smoke doesn't have a weak side. The weak side used to be he didn't have a shield. He had barbed wire beat boobs. That's not awful. Could be worse. It could be ops blocker beat boob. That's the worst of the worst, right?
prowling at the bottom.
Like, think of Mute back before he got nerfed. He had, again, great gadget, good weapons, and C4 bulletproof camera. Insane value. You can play him on every bump site because of that.
Try and make a bit of a move off the back of that.
How have you lived this, Boyd? How have you lived this? He's gonna get a kill watch. Oh, he didn't jump in. That's a good mind, to be fair. Probably.
Straight away and got that done in round 5. Can they now hold on and keep that advantage? No, they can't. Got it. Taken down.
Again, what the fuck is happening in this round, guys? We walked up middle stairs with Surf again, and we just coin flipped the gunfight. But they lost this time. What now? Like, again, now they didn't win the gunfight. What do you do now? What? How do you win this round when Surf on main stairs doesn't get 2 kills? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, someone else has to be a fucking hero now, right? I mean, that's pretty good. But they get traded. So it's actually not so good.
Look at that again. Immediate response from 4am.
Spoit there, just going to get caught out in the FNAT. That's going to give the game away that he's walking up onto that armory wall. Lydia, big round from them as well.
Okay.
3 kills.
Okay, only do not peek on the half wall. Need to establish a crossfire. Meanwhile, Spot's on a timer because he knows he can get revived. He has to make this play before Darcy gets brought up, or before Lida rotates over, which now he has. Lida's playing this too passive, I think, though. This is so winnable for Spot. So winnable. So winnable. Lida sold it. Lida has completely sold his teammate. They got the BP. Spot thinks he's in Archives. He'd be wrong. He's actually in Fountain at the minute. He thinks he's playing Chassis. Oh, the vault. He gets stuck mid-vault prompt.
Super calm. Just waits for that vault animation. And it's practically a freebie as Spike gets taken down. Low health himself. And 4am, they managed to get themselves a second round on the board. And as if not by an accident, it comes on the back of getting that entry. Not only getting the entry, but keeping themselves in the advantage almost all the way through. SR were able to turn it round at the end there, and it needed that clutch moment from Lida to come out. But ultimately, great round from 4am.
It was Lida's position for me inside of CCTV that really won that round. Brilliant angle to be holding there as well, because you think about that position, that fountain rotate.
Come on, fist pump it, yeah.
You know what's happening in CCTV. You probably know what's happening over toward
Mute was defending Aubrey that I used to learn the game with. The same. I mean, I played so much Mute the last couple of years. Played a lot of, because Mute was just, especially with like Dokkaebi, Blitz, and Vitchu, like Lion, Grim. You countered so many different gadgets, walls, drones. He had solid setup. Again, Mute was pickable on every side, every round, every map. Now Mute is like, I think less than half the rounds I would want to play Mute nowadays.
It's not locked in yet, Tim.
It's really not.
How do you do the quick Mute gem replacement tag? You just need to animation cancel. So when you put, it's the same with Dokkaebi. When you do the gadget of Mute or Dokkaebi, you basically must let go of the gadget button right when the bar finishes. And then you skip the ending animation after the deployment is over. It doesn't work for like Bandit or Jaeger or Melusi, but it works for like Mute and Dokkaebi. You shave off like 20% of the timer basically. Thousands of mobs getting like 1 billion of the gadget like Zero and Grim, not a fan. So Ubisoft right now, they're buffing a lot of operators by giving them more uptime or more amount, and it's gonna lead to power creep. If you start getting 6 Zero cams, now you gotta get 4 ADSs. But then when you get 4 ADSs, now you need 3 frag grenades. And then when there's 3 frag grenades, you gotta give them 7 ADSs. Like, it's just gonna lead to power creep up the galore. It's a dangerous numbers game. I think Ambi played that really well. I think Ambi did that really well. But Garty just slammed him.
Now down for the count. And well, this doesn't look great.
Is Mute mostly the same? No, Mute doesn't stop Blitz, doesn't stop can openers, doesn't stop Grim, doesn't stop Lion, doesn't stop Ace or can openers, like both. Mute doesn't work for half the gadgets anymore. Divna, thank you to 87 months for 3 sub. Oh. And Yana goes to the major, Divna. Yeah, and then what happens with the prep phase, right? You gotta put down 7 jammers and 7 ADSs, then you gotta get slow, like it's just a mess. I think messing with the amount of gadgets is very scary. Yeah, I'll be a content creator.
in the background.
Not
but
working as
no
caster this
further
time.
kills for Shopify Rebellion.
Flying out
As
on
I
Monday.
said, 4 a.m. able to keep
I have a few days to
hold
kill
of
before the
this
event starts.
advantage. They haven't kept hold of top floor, but they have kept that man advantage. You can see they're now kind of playing in an arc.
I thought it was
around
during the
side,
placement.
not
Is it the
playing
end of the
inside
placement,
there,
Denix? At the
but they are
end.
holding angles throughout
I
it.
can show you if there's a
Once
break.
again, asking for a lot out of Spoit here. He's got a big opportunity to affect through.
I just
that
need
main
to
door.
speed up the
Drone
placement
side,
and
pull
prep
is
phase,
clear.
Loomer.
We know
Like,
that's
why
the
does
case right
Castle
now.
mute
The players
Jaeger,
convert too
Melusi,
much.
suffer
They
so
can't
much?
afford to
Because
space
they
inside
gotta
4 a.m.
reinforce walls
With the
and
trade,
put
they're
down
not
4
clearing
gadgets
customers
and make
during
2 rotation
supply.
holes if you're
They're in these
Melusi.
offside positions where they can
Like,
very
just
quickly
slightly
get
speed
in
things
and
up.
start to affect.
This plan could
Canadian,
low-key
he's
be
hit
good.
the
There's no
drop.
plant
He starts to
denial.
get that plant down under the cover of one of the Candelas going
But the
on.
gunfights are going
Rexon
one
will be
way.
the next player to
Oh,
fall.
they had no
Spoit
clue where he
has to
planted.
find the kills here because Canadians only
Okay, it's
good
cooked.
for one.
Never mind.
Spoit needs all 3 in 15 seconds. They're kind of lining up for him, but again, putting in these impossible positions, and you just can't continue to ask that of him.
Flip to the pistol, get that final kill done. And that's going to be a 3-3 half. And like I said,
Like,
it feels
imagine
like a
you're
little
mute,
bit
right?
of
You have like
steel
you bulletproof
coming
camera,
in there
4
for
jammers, 2
Shopify
rotationals at
Rebellion.
least,
For 3
vertical
rounds
holes,
of
head
that,
holes.
definitely have been
So much to do,
confidently the
man.
best team, but
And
then
you
round 5
you
and
probably
6,
you
I
basically
think
can't
like
reinforce the
4
walls.
AM, they've really dug deep.
Or English.
Then they hold their positions, okay? So we talk how we deny their positions, we circle them, crossfires, use gadgets, deny their positions, okay? They love to contest east, so be aware of our east take. Hey, we need to be fast, okay? We need to be fast on first phase. Then remember, darkly be responsible for transition from entry to clear and site open, okay?
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. It's good the com we have, and we try to play together, so nice.
Yeah.有爆了。我操了！
Guys, you
有
have
一
a
个
full
回合
minute
我巨紧
more.
张，我不知道为什么，就那一个回合，我那个枪都上天了，兄弟，差点。
没事，我们绝对赢了，我们干3枚。
确实。
different push.
And SR. It's a classic. Their mic doesn't work. We never hear these guys. Come on, plug in the cable. Please, I can hear it.
Got any lip readers or not? Seth without his microphone on there makes it a little bit difficult for us to pick it up. But
Wait, did he just take off his headset? Oh my god. Super is gaming the system. He is gaming the system. He's asking the players to take out their in-ears, and he takes off his own headset and talks to them in person.
Guys, Tell B7M border here, bro. No Fluxo border.
Hell yeah.
Aggression.
Let's get it.
Break door Bs. Oh, you're gonna get freebies, dog.
Certainly seemed to be a process for 4 a.m. there where it was
That's
Eden
cheeky.
sort of, imparting what he wanted to say, what his contribution was, and then, we had the discussion amongst the players to, I think probably translate that and
I was going to
hit
say,
it home and,
yeah. Which is one of the nice things about it being 2 minutes, right? Because you can have a minute
Got that
there
time, yeah.
as speaking
That is
in
so
English or
cheeky.
whatever, and then have a minute to translate that and to sort of spin it around and figure out, make sure everyone
They have
knows
4
what's
angry
going
men. Is
on.
the 5th guy happy? I'm not sure the 5th happy guy or the 5th guy who that is that's happy, but something like that.
Yeah,
Something
I
like
can
that.
imagine it was. I can imagine it was quite different because Eden's timeout was very much like, yeah, we're playing well. We just need to keep going.
I mean, 3-3 is not awful. I would say it's pretty damn good for defense.
Where they are, but they're thinking, we've actually got a good chance in this game. Let's not try and overwork too much. Let's not try and overcomplicate things. Let's just keep playing the siege that we've been playing because
But
that's
your
been working
spinal
really well
canal
for
was
us.
completely
On the flip
blocking
side,
your
for
nerves to
SR,
your
they're
leg
gonna
and
know
basically
now
couldn't
that they're
feel
going
my
onto that
feet.
defensive side, they're going to know that, right, we need to try and make this
Barbed wire
very
smoke? I mean, where do you
difficult
put the
for them. We need
shield?
to be exploiting some traps. We need
Like
to be
90
exploiting some
towards
map plays.
east,
Already we've
some
got
trigger with
Spoit playing on
Fountain or
four. We're gonna get those
Ninja,
razor blooms out there.
Armory for
It's
a run
gonna go
out,
down that
east
sort of
stairs
route,
for
I'm sure.
I don't know. You have no you have
Yeah,
no
I
mi-
think,
Actually, with Wamai, you could probably play
looking
shield.
at
Actually,
what we've got,
maybe
we've
you
got
could
the
play
smoke,
shield
we've
here.
got the Tubrai, we've got the razor blooms, like you say, maybe.
But again, you need at least one setup barbed wire every single round. They brought 2 with a spare in pocket, so you can put down east actually, so that's good. I don't hate 4 barbed wires. Main stairs, east stairs, could do break room door, east stairs door, archive store window.
plan B, C,
Where's
D,
4 AM from?
all
China.
lined up, all ready to go.
Chinese
So
team
for
with
me,
a
just find
French
way to
coach.
frustrate them as much as possible. I'd like to see,
Well, French. I think Eden is. Is he from Belgium or is he French actually, or is he somewhere else?
Scared to bring those trap operators as well.
Hold.
Bring your legions, bring your banshees. Bring all that sort of stuff.
He
that
is
can
French,
slow
okay.
them down. Surf is going to slow Gotti down pretty well.
I wasn't wrong.
With an entry, Spite still in this key position. I spoke about this earlier. An often used operator that we see to try and hold that is the Aruni with the DMR.
What does what I mean by flux of border? Playstyle. It's a strat slash playstyle. Oi, oi, oi. Like WCM slash Fluxo, they play a certain way. They're gonna be very active, locking out the entries. So like E stairs, break room, security. You basically don't really let the attackers in the building. Does barbed wire and Bieber give the same value for defenders? Barbed wire is better than Bieber in like 99% of scenarios, I would say. So barbed wire pretty much makes attackers know that the staircase is not their business because they see the barbed wire. The Bebop might lure them in to take the staircase, but the Bebop also doesn't slow them down or give a very early indicator. So I would say barbed wire over Bebop in a lot of situations. But there is a niche scenario like if they have to do Thatcher rework, you can throw a Bebop to bait out the EMP and throw a C4. Bebop is better there. If you're not bait them to take an area that they think is free, but there is a Bebop, if they don't drone it, then you can bait them in, of course. But yeah, barbed wire is, as I said, barbed wire is actually one of the only piece of util on defense that you need to have at least one set, like almost every single round. You only need a C4 for certain tricks or angles or plan denial, but you kind of need a barbed wire in every round no matter where you are, just because the staircase is being so dangerous otherwise. Falcons won, Han, but it was close. And if Bin didn't blatantly troll for Daystar, I actually think they go to overtime, or maybe win in regulation. Same Gotti, J, yeah. Same Gotti.
His pocket reinforcement as well, so they can further fortify that position. He's got the backup from Rexon, just playing inside of Archives. C4 ripped and ready to go over the top. That's only a moment.
What a C4, man. Speaking about them.
We're seeing a couple of Thorn gadgets go off there now as well. That's
it's awkward.
To call. He doesn't need any invitation.
It's awkward as hell. And here comes the shotgun swings.
4 players to find, and I'm not sure he'll get through.
Yikes.
The first Canadian there. A great.
You see how active the defense is there from Shopify Brilliant? Again, they're fighting so hard to contest the man advantage. The Fluxo W7M lifestyle.
Playing their own plan. It was so well worked. It was so well organized, orchestrated as well. Beautiful stuff. An inability or
where's 4 AM from? China.
With that position in CCTV.
It's Chinese organized. They have 4 Chinese players and a Korean player, Gotti, and then French coach import in Eden. So they speak half English, half Chinese. Because Gotti speaks Chinese. A lot of Koreans speak like Japanese, Chinese, etc. Yeah, so far we are right on the money for predictions. Right, everybody who we thought was gonna win so far has won. And looking at how EP is playing, I'm not sure they take Los in a BO3. Not sure at all. So I have Los winning. Why are the rooms looking so similar? Because they are the same. They're playing from the hotel rooms. So literally in room 410 is Shopify, and maybe room 415 is 4 AM. So they have like a whole hallway, like they probably have like 2 whole floors of the hotel, or at least 1 whole floor of the hotel, depending on how big it is. And every single door is like, there is FaZe, there is Rebellion, there is 4 Angry Men, there is that team, there is that team. So you have this long corridor where there's just pro teams across the entire area. And then casters also are there. So they probably have their private rooms, and then they have their practice room, which is where they play from. Weibo comes in English and Chinese, right? Just English. Weibo have 1 Chinese player and 4, well, they have 5 mixed players basically. But they speak English. They have a Brazilian coach too, Gohan. But Reeves is from China, yeah. Most prominent Chinese pro player that we have. He's been around for a while.
that scope to see if he can find anybody.
Saying all rooms look the same? That's so roomist.
But
I mean,
now
hey,
they
some
are
hotel rooms are
moving
flipped.
themselves
They're
up
mirrored, you
outside
know?
Of the building, kind of getting themselves prepped and ready. Drones are going.
Like, in drops via
lying in
co-streamers now? Yeah, I
position.
believe so.
think it will probably be on the back of one of those E1D scans.
Imagine
They'll
hotel
try
rooms where
to move
every
in
room
through
looked
detention
different.
and
That'd be
take a
so
little bit of
expensive to
space.
make.
Rockstar there just doing his
How
thorough
different do
drone
teams
work
prep for
inside
leagues
of
versus
Supply.
knockout
Doesn't really
tourneys?
wanna
Like
leave
football
anything
teams
to chance
approach league versus
at the
knockout
moment.
games
We've already
differently.
seen how slickly the SR players
I don't
are
think it's all that
being here.
different. In
Not
Siege,
really
you kind of
tying
just
themselves
prep
to
for
one
the you sort of
location.
internal analysis and external.
sort of
You look at
around
what
there, we'll
you're
let them
doing,
solve
what
it.
you're good at and bad at, and what they're good at and what they're bad at, and you
from
just kind of
because
play your game.
it's taken a while to
Oh,
materialize.
that's
So
not
we're at
good.
the minute 30 mark of the round,
Oh,
and we're only
oh,
just starting
oh,
to get players
oh.
looking to
At least
try
it's a
and win
5v5
games.
crash. The
So I
whole
believe
server is
we
completely
may
smoked.
have lost connection to the game.
Yep.
but
At least it's a 5v5. It's okay. It's okay.
it's not proceeded either. I thought it was one of those weird ones where
we sometimes lose.
Well, I mean,
games
every
and the
team has the chance to prep differently, right? Like the way that we prepped in G2, for example, mind you, this is a long time ago. We looked a lot at external. When you are a very good team, you look often at weaknesses of your enemy, maybe, and just being like, we are just better baseline, so we can do a counter strat, or we can just say we're better. We don't gotta worry about what they're doing. We just worry about what we are doing. If you're a much weaker team, you're like, okay, if we just play a normal game of Siege, and so does Furia phase, we lose every single day. So we need to go for a crazy play, pocket strats, take some risks, whatever. So every single team can do things differently. We had a phase in G2 where we did a lot of external counter analysis. Like if they go on this bomb site with these operators, they're gonna play in these positions, and these are their habits, and these are the timings. And then we played against that team. And we saw the operators, we saw the bomb site, but they didn't do what they normally did. So all of our prep work was useless. And we were playing a game, expecting them to do certain things that they weren't doing, and it was unplayable, right? It was hard to win. And then sometimes you don't do any external, so you only look at yourself, and then you think, okay, guys, they started playing glass. Did we know they played glass sometimes? And then you start doing some analysis afterwards, and you go, yeah, we saw them play glass 2 weeks ago in this league. And it's like, shit, we should have done more analysis because that would have been good to know. So it's really a mixture of finding the perfect balance of external versus internal analysis and how you want to navigate that. Because that can be really, really difficult, I think. That was one of our big issues. We had a coach and an analyst and a manager. So we have the resources to do like a lot of analysis, but what's too much? And what's the right version of analysis as well? Why is Boy standing up? Bro's vibing. Been sitting for too long, bro. They've had like 2 crashes. Come on. Remember this Team Empire game when the server crashed when they planned it? Oh, I do remember what you're talking about. It was Bank Basement. Bank Basement was it Empire versus G2, right? Or was it G2 Falcons? It was like a big game, and they planned it on default wall. Maybe it's a different. Maybe it was G2 planned. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who planned it, but they planted default wall bank, and the diffuser got clipped, and the game, like, they lost round instantly. I think it was G2 Falcons where it happened, not Empire.
Hopefully we're going to be back.
And I think it was Falcons who planted, but it was Doki who planted, right? Doki and I don't fucking know. I want to say Doki and Thermite, but I don't fucking know. But I remember the game. It was a bit of a crazy one. Bit of a crazy one. It was like a super clear indicator of who was gonna win, because post plant on that bomb site is insane. I think I co-streamed it because I was watching it.
With impetus, with drive, to be able to take space quickly. It's border, you know, as an
Well, I'm playing a stronger EU team you play all the time. Are there always new pocket strats? Yes, if you play a team that you play all the time, either you go into it thinking we're gonna play our game and use better, or you go, okay, we don't think we're better, so we gotta throw them a curveball because we know each other so well. Again, there's so many ways to approach these things. Siege nowadays is like, I don't want to say fully figured out because the game is always evolving. It's a live service game, but it's a game that's very figured out. Like if you play, let's say you're G2 Falcons, for example, right? You play each other for like 5 years straight, basically, with different rosters, different meta games. You know each other's habits so fucking well. Plus you scrim every week.
they're attacking onto
If you play each other
Patrick,
again, it's like you're not gonna start playing Glass for the first time ever just because you're facing Falcons, right?
in this position shouldn't come as
But
a
yeah.
surprise. He was there previously, so let's have a
You know what I
plan.
think you surprised me
Let's
the
go
most
and
with your
deal with
height
this
when I
fight
first
and
met
get
you?
that kill. Let's push
Don't know
from
why,
all
but always
angles,
seeing you on
let's
camera, I
use
thought
that
you had a
utility.
short
We've
vibe.
got the
Everyone
Brink, we've
says
got the
this.
Capitão, you know, we've got the Deimos.
Literally,
Let's
everyone
make it a
always
nightmare for him
says
to
that
stay
I'm
in there.
taller than they
Take
thought.
CCTV,
It is the
and then we
number
can push
one
into armory, we can push through to our
like
class, we can start that
phrase that I hear. Oh, I thought you'd be shorter.
too many vertical
It's like
options, which is
motherfucker. It's like
always a
every
concern
tournament I go
for
to.
me. So I think we're going to see a
Oh,
lot
how
of
tall are you? I'm like, I'm
horizontal
6 feet. I'm
pressure.
like, I thought you'd be shorter.
Just not sure
It's like-
that'll get the job done against Shopify Rebellion.
It's that they say that I'm not a dickhead. They go, oh, I thought you'd be a dickhead. I'm like, I'm just a short dickhead. That's like my whole energy. And then when people meet me at LAN, they're like, oh, you're tall and you're nice. What the fuck?
If this is just a horizontal push,
Like, I'm Danish. I'm actually short for a Danish person. Most people are taller than me here.
start to try and retake into customs and into workshop. So there's always that option as well.
You're not 5'4", I'm 6'0", man.
And not taking the space behind it.
When we first meet, I'm gonna see I thought you were bald. I mean, people say that nowadays. Like, I was bald in Montreal, and some fans, they met me for the first time. And then I met them again at a different event. They're like, oh, I thought you'd be bald. I'm like, no, I grew it out again.
Start to loosen up a little bit. Freed up that little bit of pressure. Oh, maybe is it back down to the main stairs? Looks like it.
But it's hard to judge from, like, cameras and stuff. Like, you look at Ace, and you think Ace is super short. But no, it's just Ollie, like, ex-striker. He's super tall. Bro is, like, 7 foot wide, 7 foot tall. Like, he's a fucking American football player or something. He's a giant. So you see the injuries. They can't get the openings. So if you cast your mind better rebellion attacking, right, which were like Surf and Amy just walking up middle stairs and getting a kill, it breaks open the round and you can play it out. 4 AM can't get that opening kill, so they're just completely stuck. Like they're in customs with 45 seconds to go and it's Hellas attack. They have nothing. Ace is not that tall, not gonna lie. I mean, Ace isn't tall, but it's like X is just ginormous. Ace is like a normal UK man height.
You know, tip top at the minute, flawless round, playing for each
Bim bam
other,
boom.
all over the map, creating crossfires, creating situations where they can be in a win-win.
I spotted you in Disney World a couple of years ago. I got COVID that day. Thanks. Nice.
I'm not confident 4 AM
Nice.
pick up an attacking round at the minute.
That's weird, right? I could be somewhere in the world, and then a fan can just recognize you, but you don't know if they recognize you until they make it clear. Like, I was in Japan, at the top of a mountain, not a big mountain, and this, what looked like a couple, they asked me to take a photo of them, because with their phone, because I had my camera out, I was taking photos of monkeys, and this couple was like, oh, you're a photographer, do you want to take a photo of me and my boyfriend, or like me and my friend or whatever? And I was like, yeah, sure, okay. And then, you know, I take the photo, I show them, they're like, ah, thank you. And then I turn around to like walk away, and they saw my backpack, which has Pingu on it. And the guy goes, oh my god, is that actually you? I couldn't recognize you, look so old. And I was like, motherfucker. And then we got a photo, me and him, and his partner took a photo of us. I was like, we're on top of a mountain in Japan looking at monkeys. And this guy's like, oh, dude, I used to watch you like 7 years ago, but like, I couldn't recognize you because you look so much older. And I was like, motherfucker, I'm 28, I am old. He's like, no, me too. I was like 12. And now I'm like 20. I was like, fucking hell. So no, it's crazy where you meet people who know who you are and you have no fucking clue who they are. It's kind of weird.
Not going to get them very far.
It was a JQ set 12 for the primer. Welcome to Noob Noodles. Enjoy your weekend. It was in a Starbucks in Hollywood Studios. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is some random ass place.
It's necessarily a bad pick here, the Monty. I think, you know, you've been struggling to take space a little bit, struggling to deal with players like Spoit in those positions in season.
Like, I was at a Linkin Park concert last summer, I think it was.
Again, double and triple drone in the
Or summer before last? I'm not sure. And, 90,000 people in Wembley Stadium in London. And the guy in the row in front of me kept, like, looking back. And then my friend Zach, you guys will also know from stream, he asked the guys like, hey, do you have an issue? Like what's happening? He goes, is your friend Pengu? And Sega was like, yeah, do you want a fucking photo or what? He was like, yeah, can I have a photo? Mid-concert for Linkin Park, we take a photo. And then we went back to vibing. 90,000 people, and the guy in the row in front of me just happened to reckon, like, what?
So that's something for him. He can start working his way
It's
through
wild.
customs now and taking that bit of ground. But the question is with a Monty always, how are you
You'll be at the next event in the US? Well, then come next weekend, Mossy. Come on. Come on now. Next weekend, Salt Lake City, Utah. Boom, 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 boom.
The sense is going to be backing him up, and that's essential because otherwise you don't really claim the space. You move on, and they can retake it.
Okay, we're gonna Monty sense plant against Solus. Take your bet. He said. I was gonna say make your bets. Oh, this sense wall is absolutely fucked. There's a huge gap on the door. I can get you into the venue, Mossy. I can get you tickets for the arena, but I cannot get you flown in. You gotta find a box and jump in. I mean, this round is over again. They can't. The boat's bomb side. They can't get in. They can't establish. I don't hate the direct attack here because I can't roam clear, but they're attacking into the setup of MB Solus. It's kind of hard. How many games so far? 2 games so far. This is the third one. This plan might go down, but they use a post plan here so hard. I mean, they can't long arm because it's soft walls. They can play DMRs, bottom east and stuff, but they gotta find some kills. This could be good. Oh, wait. Hold up. Winnable. Actually winnable. If Lida doesn't bait his teammate again, they might have this. We got DMRs. Oh, he's hanging on. Okay. Lida is baiting so hard. Bro is scared. Like, you can't see the diffuser. What are we watching? They know he's gonna be customs, no? Guys, who's diffusing? Guys, who's diffusing? Who's diffusing? There's no time! Oh, no mind. Never mind. They have half a second. Half a second.
With a big double in the retake. Rebellion.
Literally.
With a big double in the
Literally half a second. 0.5 something. There's a frame after that what I paused.
Take Rebellion. Take round 9.
Talk about playing into the max. I mean, look at the round state. The guy above, Archive Surf, he can't drop top floor. Because what they're thinking, this guy has to be either bottom east, customs, or he's lurking top floor. If Surf drops too early and Lida goes above, they lose the round because he has the vert. So Ambi goes down east, checks bottom east. They know that clear. Sport goes customs, checks small box, knows that's clear. Surf drops the hatch, and they assume he's not going to be take top floor. Meaning he has to be customs.
As they hunt, trying to find this last man. It's the Twitch.
But this time, like, Surf only just dropped.
Win the fight. That was the
I mean, if he just doesn't swing here, and just waits, Surf is not going to sprint to the case. He's going to walk to it, because he's waiting for the gunfight, right? He has to respect the gunfight. So if Lida just AFKs on the double door, they actually win on time. But obviously Lida has to swing. Like, in his mind, he doesn't know this.
Actually won that. Had Lida not killed Ambi,
done nothing.
That is insane.
Nothing, because I don't know that they would have jumped on the diffuser. Look, maybe they would. Maybe they would have still
I think the
won
issue
it.
is 4. So this issue, right? 4 AM never saw anything in the map besides customs. They didn't know if east stairs was clear or upstairs or anything. So in that 2v4, they just didn't know what was clear. They didn't want to risk going up east and just dying. So they just AFK in corners and hoping for the best. And that's been the issue for 4 AM. They've been getting shut down on entry super hard. And then when they finally go for direct attack, they just don't know what's clear afterwards, and it's just hard. It's super hard.
We could be barreling toward an SR win right now as 4 AM on this attacking side, yet to break the deadlock. They got the plan down in the previous round, and even that wasn't enough. But it was one of those occasions where they kind of had to let that happen, and SR happy to play that retake. That was the win con, and they played it to perfection. As it stands, though, we are going to need to see something out of 4 AM, and we've seen glimpses, Tim, but...
Happy to show more prep phase. That was by far the most annoying thing in Munich. Yeah, some events that show replays over prep phase. Plane tickets are 659. It's doable technically. I need to be home Sunday evening because I have work Monday. Just call in sick. You just got a new job. You're going to have some sick days. Just call in sick. It's fine.
Ambi manages to take
What are they
down
gonna do?
the ace.
Fire
That's
you
gonna
in
be
this
Rockstar
economy?
off
Not
the board,
possible.
but
You're a valuable
do
worker
manage
to your
find a trade
workforce.
here for AM, so they keep things to 4
You should
versus
dare
4,
them
and
to
they
fire
still
you.
got the
Actually, just
shield on
don't
the
even
board
call in
as well.
sick. Just
So
don't show up
the
and then say,
initial
"I dare you to
plan
fire
with
me."
Grim with Deimos
Assert
kind of
dominance
all persists,
before
all
they fire you.
continues. The only question is, are they going to be missing any hard breach? Ladder taking a
You
ton
starting a
of
job on
damage there,
Monday?
but
Perfect. They have no
Nitro,
expectations
how
for
about
who you
that?
are.
Absolute beauty
That's the
with
perfect
pistol
time to not
take
show
down
up.
Canadian,
Because they
leaves
don't
them
know if you're
now
reliable.
4 versus 3, but the Monty is hurt at this point. About 15, 20 HP left.
Oh, not the radio window jump out.
gotta stop
It's
the
like,
jump
oh,
out.
the
Can't
Monty
let
ADS.
Wrexham play
Dude,
like
that's
that.
crazy with it.
However,
Where he
the
saved the
trade is
round.
there again. Could be around
He
for 4
actually
AM on the
saved the
way.
round.
Another big round here.
And
for
Spoy's fighting
Strong.
the
We've seen
ghost
him
and
put in
break
this
door.
position a couple of times already today. Players
I mean,
now recovered.
Lida and Darsley are both one tap. The 2-barrel freeze blocks the 2-barrel. If he finds the Grim here, winnable. Guys, lock it in. Lock it in. He's got the gap. He's got the gap. He's got the timing. He does know about Monty though. He knows the second player, no? Oh, he's dancing. He's juking the Deimos tracker. The Grim Bees. Has to go for Monty. Go, 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 go. C4 is good. He dies. 1v1. He missed. What? There's 3 more Deimos trackers. Just keep going. Just keep tracking. Keep tracking. Keep tracking. So you only got 1 more freeze.
Onto the Monty there. Even with
You
the
might as well
diffuser
burn it.
down, he leaves himself in a 1v1, but not
Dude, if that
managing to
C4
hit
hits,
mark,
it's actually
not
so
managing to
winnable.
find his man, now leaves him in an almost
Yeah, that's
unwinnable
good.
situation.
And now the next
With
tracker
that
goes through.
shield, of course,
Interesting.
could
He
just hold
actually
up a
gets
bit.
the charge
Death
back
mark
if you
coming through
freeze it.
again, but gonna be failed because of the
You'd
sort of
need to let it
canister
actually
that
track him
is
and
left
then
just
freeze
running,
after.
trying to
Otherwise, he
find
doesn't lose a
anything,
single
extracting
charge.
for whatever he can get out of this round.
Because he
The
froze
nade
it 3
is gonna do the
times and
job.
Deimos
TX
does
is
3
to pick up the
trackers.
final kill, but
I
it was
didn't know it
really
worked
well
that way.
played by 4 AM there at the end. It's not easy in a
So if you
2v1
want to actually
situation. We
burn the
talk about
tracker, you
this a
have
lot.
to get
When you
spotted for
have
like
to
half a
plant
second.
for that 7 seconds, you
So
are
the
leaving your
C4,
own
did it
toolkit
clip
and
the
you pop it
cabinet
in
or what
hooked
happened here?
onto that
I thought it was good. Or did he just finish planting maybe? Oh, he just finished planting and it also clipped the cabinet. Like it goes in too deep. You see here? It's gonna land over here. Yeah, it's gonna land like right around here, right? Yeah. So it lands so that the cabinet blocks the explosion. So Luda actually lives.
A massive chance.
Yeah.
C4
He didn't even sprint away.
They get themselves another. It's 6-4.
Interesting.
Super close stuff.
Actually, so fun fact, Harriet. Deimos is my
I could quite happily just sit
second.
and watch that for
No.
some portion of time. Brilliant to see the way that
I
he
think
tried to
Deimos is
navigate
my
it. Like
least
you said,
played operator in the
if that-
entire
if that
game.
match was a second earlier,
I'm
if
pretty
it
sure.
hits, he's then in control of the diffuser and
I
the
only
narrative
ever
is
played
very,
Deimos
very
to get
different.
content for the PSG pilot program skin when we got the skin come out. Before that, I had played Deimos less than 5 times.
No strangers to taking a bit of
I think I've
time to
played more
close
Snake
out
than
a
Deimos
game.
because I played
Haven't
Snake a
been the
ton
most
on test server and I played
convincing
no Deimos on
during
test server.
kickoff, hence one of the reasons
I
why
generally
they're
think it's my
being
least played
decided
operator in the
to
game.
But they only need 1 round, Tim, and
And then
they've got a
Solid
bit of
Snake is
response
second,
time to
obviously.
try and get that done on. They're gonna be headed downstairs
And I played
with
Thor
Sam.
and Rook more as well, for sure. I mean, I played Rook main in the beginning, so.
Hoping for them that it couldn't be something
What is
a little
IQ
bit
played
different.
for these days in Pro League? It's still
Yeah,
played
we've
as a
seen- so
Valkyrie Echo
I feel like
counter,
we've
a
seen,
pre-placed
a better couple of
C4s.
rounds there from 4 AM, using that Monty over the last couple
For
of
this
rounds and
particular
having the
round,
space that it's
I
given. This
don't
time, they're not gonna be
know.
bringing a shield along. So the question is,
To
can
be
they
honest,
continue doing that?
I
Can they
have
continue
no
having
idea. I mean, you can
that
map out
sort
where the
of
traps are,
impact, or
technically.
do we go back to kind of
Well, you
pre-shield
play
4
IQ often
AM
for like
where they're
pre-play
struggling to deal
C4s,
with problem spots,
little bit
struggling
of
to deal with those
vert
difficult
counter.
positions and take space? Time will tell. Spy is one of the positions that I'm thinking about because that was something that they weren't able to deal with.
Banger
the last
skin
couple
though,
of
banger
occasions.
skin though, for
Spy's
sure.
played there on the Thorn, he's played there on the Ella, and he's had success.
I
both
got to
times.
use the charm as well when I played the show match in Japan because the land build had our charm that never got released. So I have a photo and a video on my phone of me looking at it and playing with it. And I sent it to Celine. I was like, Celine, I got to play with our unreleased charm for a show match. I showed it off for the stream.
Take our chances. Ambi's cottoned on to this, by the way.
Ooh,
He thought,
oi.
you know what, we can't have Spoil
Don't
and
swing it,
Waffles
Ambi. Come on,
today.
come
I
on.
need to get in on this action and start to play onto
Dude, he wants it so
customers as
bad.
well, because it's a big
And
entry
Pistol
point
couldn't
at the
keep
minute
ours. It
for
would have been
them.
sick if like
As it
8
stands,
people in the
it
world
looks
had
like
it and that was
they're
like
able to
us.
slip that net.
Like the players and the
Brilliant.
content
Grind
creators.
ready, brilliant spot for a C4
Would have Would have been kind of
just
cool.
at the bottom of East. You can
But they
thread
took it from
all the way
us.
up through. The beams are in a good orientation for you to do so.
Would have been one of the rarest charms in the game. Maybe the rarest charm in the game.
He's
I don't
just
know.
waiting for that little bit of
It's up there.
information. I think he's going to be playing it on sound mostly.
So this is just like the previous 4 AM attacks. They are completely locked out the building. They play Brava, Nomad, IQ. Again, where's the shield, brother? Where's the Monty again? Monty was so good last round. So good. And now we're playing nothing. Who's gonna entry? Who's gonna take the fight? Who's gonna take the map control? I don't know. You tell me. Zero's played very rarely in pro play, but I do think it's a bit of a sleeper operator. Like it could be played more. Disgusting punch hole kill.
Rexon finds one.
Bit of a gap on the side, but I think Rex has a good inkling. Yep, he does. Rocket takes down Canadian. Now a plant is possible here, bottom east. But the case is actually east there. Oh, bit of a whiff there from Serves. I mean, again, totally plannable. Totally plannable. One guy locked on the top floor flank. 3 guys go below. They're flanking east is for control. They know the plan is happening, and the Ambi can actually see the angle from up here. Timing is bad because Punishment Rockstar looking for a second doesn't win that fight though. Everyone's solo on health. Rex 1 HP, Gotti 1 HP. Every single player is 1 HP.
TX is able to find him there.
But TX gets the final one.
I think Rexon just doing his best to try.
Shadow Fire not gonna get out of this one easily. Despite the strong start to the round, they still lose.
They both had. You said yourself.
Sentry is TCSG. Sentry's a flex operator, man. Very flexy.
But it was those 2 players that were alive at the end.
Any drone skin in real life, what would it be? Low key. Okay. So honestly speaking, I don't know many drone skins in this game. The Deimos drone skin or PSG drone skin would definitely be on the list because like a nice memory.
But the topic of conversation here,
I have like a cute pink drone and I have a regular black drone on my shelf. I'm just looking at it. That's all I have.
They don't want to be fatigued. I mean, it's early days.
The DC loser drone is pretty solid. The DC loser drone is pretty funny actually. That's a new one. I like that one too. I do.
That's the key. Yeah, that's the key. Because what if you play a border against?
Here we see Super using his arms to talk.
Start looking at that and thinking,
I like it.
Second to overtime on border by 4 AM, and now we're playing. You know, it's like you say, it's all.
I mean, this is Shopify. They gotta lock it in, man. They're playing against a completely new team from China. Like, this should not be an overtime game.
We're going into round number 12.
I mean, well,
it really should not
it's
be.
Another one that you look at, and we could look at this and say, you know, is this an absolutely prime?
Personally, don't use drone skins though, because I like mine for being hidden. No, same. I also don't use drone skins. I'm one of those people that are not as a pro player. I was very against it, but I mean, obviously there's rules in Pro League about not using them and whatnot. So
the pool as well. It's one of those gunfight heavy maps where teams can just come out and kind of win things. But
at least I think there is.
You've got to look towards the rest of the tournament as well. You know, we can't.
Yeah, some drone skins blend in super well. Oh yeah, for sure.
In front of us, you've got to
definitely.
You know,
I mean, Twitch drones elite skin, you know, blended in so well on a lot of maps, and that was banned in Pro League for a reason, right? It's literally pay to win.
We can get that done against 4 AM. And what it does
if this goes OT, it's Monkish Shake time.
The maps we really want to play.
Yeah, it's Monkish Shake time.
We might need them for map 3 against Falcons, for example. You know, so I think there's a lot of things that play into it. It's not just about the game in front of us.
Presuming.
But yeah, it's
nice.
Been I think. I'm certainly looking at the positives here for 4 AM.
Yeah, I mean, the drone light just doesn't work, I swear to God. They gave them like the constant light thing, but it doesn't show very. I don't know, drones are just cooked. I think it's some insane spaghetti code. Weapon plus skin? Are you asking for my favorite weapon and skin? I would have to actually look at that, because I have a lot of skins that I like. And I think I have a couple of weapons that are very high. I would need to like look at it, because like T5 Lesion, MP5 Rook Dog, SMG11 Smoke, I lost Sophia's AR, Ace AK-12. Those are all super sick, right? I've also played all those operators in Pro League a lot. And then skins is like Piranha, Glacier, I mean Black Eyes, iconic, right? Oh, good night. But there's a lot of skins. I'd have to look at the skin list, because I think I have like 10 skins that I would choose between.
On the Deimos. Of all players
so,
to lose,
no IQ this time. They get permanent Easter's info.
Of any attacking lineup, and he just gets
they've lost their... dude, they can retake Easters if they walk away. Like, Rixon's just waiting for it. But there's a player outside Archives. Hold up. Oh my god. I wish somebody was watching this camera for him, so he's not stuck flicking it the entire time. He could pop it and just sprint in and take the fight low-key. Or throw it over the edge.
Light Rebellion. you're going to be punished for the
He's not going to do either. He's going to
better
hold it
believe
instead and
you are
just
gonna
play the
be-
long game. I
if
think they
not
made the
gonna
call
get
that, guys,
it.
these guys are not doing anything, and Monty's taking break room control.
And you've
I just
deserved it
let them
because
play the
that's
round. They're
level
going to be
that
so
you're at
low on
right
time.
now. There is going to be an attempt here from Darsley to try and make a little bit of progress, but with that Castle
I mean, softballs to the side to workshop here. At least Gotti can progress, but what about the Monty? There's a Castleberg in his face. C4 pop vertically. Rexon gets Rockstar. Ah, this is cooked. Oh, it's so over. Tactical timeout called. Take a little good old customs defense and lock it in.
He's got the world on his shoulders right now.
It's gonna be flawless unless Surf splits out. That's my last game, and I gotta go off this late. I had a very long day. I've been doing a lot of house stuff all morning. I actually took a nap before I went on stream as well. I took like a little 20-minute nap on the couch.
On the side of
I was
Shopify
so tired.
Rebellion, it has been pretty great so far. I
GG.
think you're going to be more than
Good
happy.
ending
The
for
North
Shopify,
American
but definitely a bit more of a
side
struggle than
managed
it
to
should have
get
been.
the job done. They
7-5.
get it over the line. We've seen some great teamwork from them. We've seen some great individual moments. Yes, I'm sure there are.
So I feel like for
elements there that
Shopify,
they'll
pretty
look
good to
at
get a
and
warm-up
think there's
game
room for
because they have a game later today against Falcons. With their current performance, that's not gonna go very well. So just to refresh it, we're gonna have Lowe's Enterprise shortly, 10 minutes from now, and then after that you have Falcons versus Shopify Rebellion. That should be pretty hype actually, but it starts at midnight 30 here, so I'm not gonna stay up sadly. Not today. I would have loved to, but I'm so tired. I'm so done. But yeah, I got a new house. I moved in June, so June 1st, the craziness starts, and then no streams for maybe 10 days. And I start casting right after, so I gotta... Probably not gonna finish moving in by the time I start casting, so there's gonna be some creative setups. It's gonna be fun. So yeah. In all fairness, Falcons were only one round from doing the same thing Falcons did. Yeah, you're not wrong about that, but I think Daystar played a lot better than 4 Angry Men did, to be fair. Like, Daystar played well and then had bad rounds. 4 Angry Men played bad and had good rounds, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like that's the difference there. When you take that into a best of 3 and a bit of performance and after a bit of a warm-up, I feel like it's just the team that played well, who had bad rounds, will be favored more. So the fact that Falcons played a stronger opponent and had a weaker showing is better than Shopify playing a weaker opponent and had a bad showing, right? Bin. Exactly. So alright guys, I will see you guys maybe tomorrow for a short stream. But I'm not going to be streaming a ton this weekend, said before I leave, because I have so much I gotta take care of. Mother's Day on Sunday. If you have a mother, make sure you treat her right. Get her something nice. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing, but I'm gonna figure that out. Maybe guys spend like some time doing that right now, maybe. But take care of your moms. Always, thank you guys for watching, for tuning, for chatting. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a short stream. And then maybe Sunday. Take care. Adios.